so just turn up your radio. About to bring it. Digging it, so just turn up your radio wherever you at. We about to bring it.
Coke, dope, crack, smack, weed, E's, and CDs.
So just turn up your radio wherever you at. We about to bring it.
Got a soundbar got turned off, didn't it? What the? Oh, I love it so much.
Dude, he's the best rapper out there. I heard his tape. I quit rapping the next day, bro.
Right about now, I know y'all digging it, so just turn up your radio. About to bring it.
I'm gonna freak out. Holy fucking
Oh, no.
balls.
Go back to the zoom in. Go back to my zoom. I'm fucking irritated at this goddamn television and HDMI.
I know, the Bezos TV is fucking up bad.
But hey,
today.
welcome to episode fucking 38, baby.
Yeah,
You know
what's
what I'm
up? Yeah.
What's up, baby? Take me to dinner.
Bing bong. Yeah, dude, that
Fuck
TV,
your life.
That TV is going wild right now.
That
Dude.
HDMI, baby, is like...
That HDMI is working hard right now.
It's putting in the overtime that it never
I
wants to put
might
in.
try and unplug it from that, and it's up to you. It's up to you, man. It's up to
I
you.
mean, fuck
I'm
it.
gonna let you make the call, Mike. Okay, all right. Mike's gonna check to see if he has another HDMI because the Bezos TV is like
The Bezos
flickering.
TV. The Bezos TV is great.
No, it's not.
the fucking cable.
Yeah, well, Jeff Bezos
Or the
should
fucking slot, the
provide
HDMI slot. HDMI.
HDMI.
I'm fucking in
HDMU,
shambles.
HDMI.
I'm in shambles.
Holy shit, man. Well, obviously,
It's been an interesting start to the morning.
yeah, and we.
I was
you know,
late.
Well,
And,
not
well, no,
really.
the
you were
reason-
late for being early.
The reason I was mad is it's just not worth getting into. You know?
Yeah, fair.
Shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, and I couldn't find my microphone this morning.
What,
my
that?
backpack was flipped upside down next to a bunch of like black pants.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Where's my bag? Where the fuck is it, dude?" And I found it last minute. I'm like, "Oh, thank God!" But now I still have to go all the way to fucking Perry Hall and then drive back to Towson.
It's not that bad.
Well, no, but not when I need to do something. It takes somebody for fucking ever. But when they need it fucking done right away, baby. Guess who they call? Not Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I feel
It's me.
you on that.
I hate being reliable.
Sometimes it's annoying. Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit happens, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's how it is. I don't know. This TV is just stressing me out. It just keeps flickering. It's
Stop
really
looking at
bad.
it.
I can't stop. I need to like get up and fix it. But I want to let Mike do his thing and not interrupt him. So God, that's pissing me off though. Whoo! Man, I'm sweating. There's like beads of sweat
It's
forming.
probably the hoodie that you're wearing.
No. It's not because of that.
You got the stress sweats.
Yeah. I feel like my insides are coming out of my belly button
Well,
right now. Every time that TV flickers.
Tyler now has an Audi belly button. Just letting you know.
Of my insides.
Interesting.
Fucking over this TV, dude. I'm getting so mad. Every time it flickers, I get more mad. Whoa, something just happened that I've never... Dude, what is going on with this shit? Jesus
The
fucking
stream,
Christ.
you guys can't see it, but I don't know why stream can't see it. If it's happening on our end, shouldn't it be fucking copying this goddamn screen?
No.
Could it be like a power piece?
No, I don't think so.
that bitch is big. Yes.
Probably.
Yes. Zoe's like, can I play with that?
Yeah, can I please
You
play with
cannot
that?
chew on that cable.
So, if you see where the flat
If there's an extra
HDMI
HDMI
is
slot,
going
throw it
in,
in that.
just unplug it. This is going to be interesting doing this live on the show.
I'm going to be here with you.
It's fine. We're along for the ride. All right. Mike's putting the new HDMI cable in, and it's still flickering somehow. How is there still video going into this? Did you see the flat one? Just take that out. Oh. Yes. Here, Chris, go back there and help him really quick. Just take out the flat one. All good. Not a big deal. I'm garbage at explaining stuff. It is totally fine. It doesn't matter. Everybody that's watching, we appreciate you. Be very careful. Wow, look at Mike coming in the clutch, dude. If it still does it, it's just, I guess, my TV. We're going to find out, though. Yeah, wow, that is literally plenty long. Power supply to that should be, I think it's down in the midst of all the web of wires that's on. Oh, maybe. I don't. Fair. Turn the TV off and then turn it back on. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Yep. And then just switch it off, switch it on. You might have to drag the Roach Room video, though, to... Yeah. If it dims out, then... It is dimming out. Let's see if it continues to do so, though. It sounds like, remember that one video, that dude that would go like, yeah, that sounded like that. Yeah, it sounded, it was good, though. That was solid. All right, are we good? I think I don't see any flickering. I think it was just the HDMI being a piece of literal dog water. So that's on me. Thank you, Mike, for all of your hard work. Clutch there. Yeah, holy shit, dude. Wow. That literally just saved the show. The show was in shambles, complete shambles before that.
Well, you know, we do like to say every week, we got to get this, we got to get that, and then we just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean,
and we're both guilty.
We're both broke. So, you know, that's why it pays to have somebody in the audio
in the
field.
Captain's seat.
Yeah, for real. Somebody who knows what they're doing, not like us two.
Yes.
I do not know what I'm doing.
Yet.
The key word is yet. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with us. That's the show. See ya. No, I'm just kidding.
You should have started playing it.
Yeah,
the fucking
dude, that would have been so funny.
That shit would have been mad. This was just a test, just to see if you could. If you could stand it as much as I couldn't.
The shortest podcast episode ever.
Hey, Spiderman was great. See you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, let's talk about Spider-Man and stuff before we get into like topics and everything. Stone brought it up to me last week that we were going to go and see it. We talked about it a little bit on the podcast last week. We were both really excited. And
it's really going to go a little bit more deeper than just saying we know Otto Octavius is in it. We've already seen it in the trailer. But I mean,
careful of spoilers.
We know who's in it. Shut up. We know who was already in it from the trailers and from.
I was gonna say, do you think the trailers spoiled anything for the movie? Because I haven't seen.
No.
It
didn't spoil anything that I'm gonna say, because what I'm gonna say is also not a spoiler.
I know.
Yeah.
And if
I love how we both pointed in unison to Nick's
room. Did we really?
It's just out of respect for my roommate, because he's gonna.
You know what? Fuck
see it.
Nick.
No. Nick was like, "Fuck you." Oh, fair.
You got your headphones on?
No, don't.
He said
just
no.
Don't.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not
just
going to. I was just gonna say if something.
No, we the point is that, look, here's a great way to explain the movie. If you are a Spider-Man fan and you have seen all of the Spider-Man movies up to this one, you will absolutely
have a boner.
Love this movie. It's just a love letter to every Spider-Man fan ever.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew, dude. I had a feeling. That
Go
this.
back to that.
Yeah, no worries. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Dude, today just sucks. Today just fucking blows. Yeah. So anyway, if you've watched all the Spider-Man movies, this is a great love letter to you. If you haven't watched any of the other Spider-Man movies like Raimi and stuff like that, Jesus Christ. God damn it. These motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen I don't know. Yeah, maybe let's try that. Fucking I don't know, man. Bing bong. Yeah, so if you haven't seen any of the other Spider-Man
fuck your
movies
life.
that like Sony produced and stuff like that, some of the stuff in the film, just as a Spider-Man fan, like you won't really get it a lot. But I really liked I loved Tom Holland and Zendaya in this film. I thought
Tom Holland, I feel like, in my opinion, fits a Spider-Man role so, I don't want to say better than Tobey and Andrew Garfield, but I am saying it. Because when we first saw the first Spider-Man, we were like, oh my god, Spider-Man, dude.
yeah.
Tom Holland literally looks like he's a fucking freshman in high school.
Well, there's a couple things with that being said, because I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I will say this.
I think he played a young kid finding out that he's Spider-Man very well.
Well, all Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland Spider-Man are all of those movies are very different
Very
Peter
different.
Parkers.
Yes.
And in a sense, it's like, yes, I agree with you. Tom Holland, I think, is the most refined, most
relatable.
Well,
high school
I just think
child.
that they got.
I mean,
It took them 3 tries,
this
and
day.
the third try they nailed it with Tom Holland.
at the same time, seeing the first one with Tobey, I was like sick because high school was kind of like that. And I mean, like, there was a lot of older kids. I could relate better with Tobey Maguire in high school when this came out, better than I probably could in high school when the one with Tom Holland came out.
Well, yeah.
So that's why that'll always have a
I just think
nice
that
place
the
in my
Sam
heart.
Raimi ones kind of fall into that early 2000s role, or how Hollywood would have older people try to portray high school.
Exactly.
people.
100%.
And now it's like,
Yep.
Right.
Don't do that anymore.
Right.
At
And
the time, it was kind of how you did things.
yeah, 100%. Well, at the time,
No one could
I
act
don't
for
know
shit.
if people remember this because
just
some
joking.
some of like, you know, the people who are watching these movies now weren't alive when those movies were out, and we saw those movies in the theaters, and a lot of people don't realize this, but those movies started something. They had no blueprint.
true.
They had no refinement. It was just, let's just try and make this movie and make it cool and make it, you know, cool for
Let's
everybody.
give it our
Like
all.
your, Batman,
Right.
and Robin type.
Eh,
thing and all that.
Now, in as time has progressed on and they've refined that writing and all that stuff, those movies, when you go to watch Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, they have not aged well.
Yeah.
They're still fun to watch, don't get me wrong, but when you look at them from a film aspect, you go, Jesus fucking Christ,
What a
did I
shambles.
really watch this shit and enjoy it? Like, what the
Do
fuck?
I still?
But I was 14 years old back then or whatever,
Right.
and I wanted to be Spider-Man, and I thought Tobey Maguire was fucking awesome as Spider-Man.
I think that one too has more of the comic book esque.
It's
It's
very to the Spider-Man Todd McFarlane comic book
Mhm.
for sure. Like, especially with him chasing Tobey Maguire, we're talking about the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man, by the way. We're not talking about the new one right now. But in the original one, like when he chases down the guy who kills Uncle Ben, that's straight out of the fucking comic.
Right.
And Uncle Ben saying to him, with more power comes more responsibility. That's straight out of the comic. So it's like, yes, 100%, I agree with you. But I do agree with Stone in the sense of being like, you know, when Tom Holland's Spider-Man came out, even the first movie, I was like, oh, wow. Like, this is just they just got it right. Like, they just know what the fuck they're doing.
I was going to say they learned from 5 other fucking movies, too.
Well,
exactly.
1,000%.
Right.
And with
that along with every Avengers and Marvel and even not Avengers movies that came out and TV shows.
Right, yeah.
Before this.
Well, and
before they even started recording this.
the thing that I thought is, or not thought, but the thing that I find interesting about Tom Holland's Spider-Man is how, and I mean, you could just chalk this all up to Disney, to be honest, but I think that in the sense of Disney, they really got I think people on the team for Spider-Man really analyzed Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and they have a really good blend of that with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Like, there's things that Spider-Man says that are, I guess you would call them, quote-unquote, Spider-Man one-liner lines when he's in combat and stuff, that I thought when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man came out, The Amazing Spider-Man, they fucking nailed that shit with him. He would say so many dope ass one-liners to the villain while they were fighting. While they were fighting,
he's got the dude with the knife, and he's having him
yeah,
against the wall.
yeah.
It's like, oh, man.
Yeah. Or when he's fighting in the first film, when he's fighting Reptile or Blizzard or whatever the fuck they, Dr. Connor, whatever the fuck his name is. When they're fighting and he, you know, they're in the school or whatever and they're fighting each other, the shit that he's saying to him, like to Lizard, like egging him on and shit, is just so Spider-Man. And I remember that scene so vividly just because I remember being like, dude, like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe that they're nailing this shit.
I feel like the Tom Holland one got the best blend of both.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Tobey Maguire was not funny.
Well,
no funny little quips. No, none of this. Just
he had a couple here and there.
Right, and then you get the Andrew Garfield, which is the one-liners.
Beautiful
the whole time.
one-liners.
Amazing. And then you got Tom Holland. It's a mix of both.
Yeah,
doesn't need one-liners every single fucking scene that he's in.
But when they're
in there,
they're appropriate. Yeah,
they exactly
100%. And they especially in this film, dude. Bro, there was not one joke that didn't land when we saw this film.
With everybody,
literally,
not just us.
Everything that they did in the film that was, like, funny, to me, I was laughing. Oh, yeah. Let's... Yeah. So, originally, I really wish Elizabeth Banks they got to come back too, because she was really cool as the receptionist, I thought. But J. Jonah Jameson coming back in this film, again, I don't think that it's necessary for the film. However, I think that it's fucking awesome. And it's, again,
Did you just burp?
Yeah, I did. I have like
that was her. I was like,
dude,
what the fuck?
I have fucking heartburn right now, really bad, to be honest. I feel like you.
Ew, don't do that.
He gets heartburn if he eats like a piece of gum.
No. That was only when I chewed.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do it.
It was only when I chewed tobacco, and I don't. I don't
can't
do that anymore.
But yeah, so J. Jonah in
if
this
I eat a bite
film,
of a tomato, heartburn.
I don't. Oh well,
That's
that's
it.
really acidic.
That's
really
it.
acidic.
That's it.
Tomatoes are
That's
really
the only
acidic.
thing. I could chug a bottle of hot sauce and I'll be fine. But
Um,
tomatoes, yuck. Back
Speaking
on
of hot sauce,
J. Jonah
J. Jonah's performance in this fucking film was hot. It was dope. I thought it was good.
I love his fucking, just his like casting.
I love it. It's interesting because I remember Mike bringing this up last week and saying, because in the original Sam Raimi one, he's more of a dominant news force in a sense of him being like the head in chief of the Daily Bugle. and Zoe liked his performance too, obviously. And it's
your
fine. Just let her do her thing. She's given her review of the movie. Good girl. Yeah. She's like, someone pay attention to me. So get up here. Get up here. So with Jay Jonah, okay. I already took you out. Go away. Go away.
Hey, baby
Go
girl.
away.
Nick made
So
noise.
anyway, yeah, with Jay Jonah in the original film, he was way more of a dominant force of just being the head of the Daily Bugle, and he was intimidating because he was the Daily Bugle. Like,
Yes.
you don't get in the Daily Bugle without doing something with him.
You don't get the Daily Bugle
In
without
this,
him. Get the Daily Bugle.
it was a little bit... It was weird seeing him in a
Tom Holland
room
one?
with
A green screen. And like a big
nothing
old screen
in it.
behind him.
and him report. Now, what's weird is
reporter's
that it
desk.
still says Daily Bugle on his shit.
But it's .com, right?
Correct. So it's like, I don't know. And I mean, they
.com.
don't really embellish too much about like what happened to the Daily Bugle or whatever the fuck. I mean, it could have gotten blown up in New York or whatever or whatever. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, you know, who cares?
I was at
Just
one.
going with the time, everything.
Yeah, it's like .com. Yeah, where it's like Daily Bugle's more of like a blog now or like
I was-
a YouTube channel.
I was
or-
also thinking at one time that whole thing that happens, he kind of got pulled in.
Ew, what?
J. Jonah Jameson, and he doesn't.
No. They're not doing that with
That
him.
would have just been funny.
I
to me.
I think
Like-
I think they're using him for like what's the what do they call the fucking Thanos thing, where the blink or whatever, 5-year blink.
The blip.
The blip. That's what it is. I think they're doing that with him instead of like the main thing in Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I digress. I can't say I was gonna
It's
say.
vague,
In
but-
my opinion, that it would be one character that.
Fuck, man, I can't.
I know, dude.
I know.
I
We
trust.
can't.
Big trust.
We can't.
Can't say
Out of
much.
respect for Nick, we love Nick on this podcast. We
And
stand
if there's somebody
Nick.
in here that hasn't seen it yet,
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah. So with that being said, though, with Jay Jonah, performance wise, my dude's got it in the fucking bag, bro. We are
always
farmers.
has.
Bum ba da bum 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 bum. You know what I'm saying?
That was one thing I read too, was like that they didn't have a character like Spider-Man because they could not find anybody else
to do it.
to parallel it. Like it was.
It's just
no
well.
comparison.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me say that with that statement, and in case anyone didn't hear Mike, because Mike's mic is lame. But Mike said, you know, with the Amazing Spider-Man, they couldn't find a Jay Jonah character to parallel what the Sam Raimi one did because the Sam Raimi one is just so good, and the fact that they pulled him in this new one is, you know, a testament to his acting and how he portrays the character.
And nostalgia.
Same thing for Otto and everything else in the fucking film. Everything else that they bring in from any Spider-Man anything, you're like, what? That's so cool.
You're a giddy little
Like,
fucking
yeah.
schoolgirl, dude.
And
And it's not hammy. It's
no,
executed.
it's very well done. There's one main complaint I have about the film, and I would say it's a silly complaint, but it's also a complaint as a fan of the character. I just needed wow. I just needed
It happens.
I just wanted a little bit more from this person. Nick, you can't hear me, right? Fuck. I'm just gonna. It's not like a crazy spoiler or anything. The only thing I'm gonna say that I didn't like about the film is Green Goblin has his helmet on in one shot of the film.
Yeah.
After that, it's never there.
It's just Willem.
I think that impression.
Correct. They didn't want to do a Mando
I
complex
also-
with his helmet like they did in the Sam Raimi ones, but you got to understand that the entire costume from Raimi is redone and like the helmet and everything, it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so
You
good.
want to know
it looks so
the
good.
reason I think they also did that is to really pull out the Green Goblin's fucking mental thing.
Right.
And see those
Right.
facial expressions
Well,
change.
and that's
Exactly.
1000%, and they execute that perfectly.
I don't
Goblin
think
is
anybody
very
else is gonna
humanized, and
be able to play him like that.
and Willem Dafoe in the film is just absolutely incredible.
In general,
and I mean,
that motherfucker's a nut.
yeah, and
Love it.
I think, like you said, they didn't want to do like a Mando thing where it's like they want to humanize him. You want to see his face and stuff. The fact that I knew that we had to scoot that close.
No, you're good. I just haven't been sitting back.
No, you're good.
So now that I'm sitting back, I'm just gonna move it.
But yeah,
a smidge
so
closer.
like the execution with that, totally understandable. I just think it looked cool, and I just wanted to see it just a little bit more. That's all. Like, it's where it's like they do one thing with him where he has like kind of like a hood, like cloak on. Yeah, but it lacks without the goblin face.
Okay.
You
What
feel me?
happened with that certain scene in that certain place? You're gonna get. I wish there was just another one. I mean, is that too vague?
Are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about either. Oh.
Wish there was another one after that.
Well, see, here's the thing. Chris muted himself so he could censor his spoiler, which appreciated.
Yes.
When that happens, I wish later on in the movie, when things
Yes.
happen and develop,
Yep.
I wish we would have seen another. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
agree with you. I
Okay,
think
cool.
that
We're on
would
the
have.
same page with that.
Yeah, I think that would have stood a little bit more ground, just because.
You would have seen all that facial expression, all that personalization build up, and then it's
Well-
back again. So you're like, fuck yeah.
But you could even say later on in the film, with everyone else that's there, you get me? You know what I'm talking about? They all look different. They got different things.
I know. Which,
and even our
if-
boy has
if-
a different thing on.
yes.
So
and
like,
I'm-
why didn't you make? Yeah, why didn't you just make another man? Okay.
I'm happy, but if we're doing that, all in all,
I mean, fuck it.
if
like,
they're gonna keep those slight little differences,
yeah, fuck it. It didn't hurt the film.
good.
It didn't hurt
good,
the film.
because I didn't want to.
Yeah. And Yo was blue for a little bit, which was interesting. Yeah, I know.
I didn't
yeah.
want no
And it wasn't that
Manhattan
bad, but
complex.
there's a moment in the film where they're like
Slightly.
haha like that, and then it's yeah, and then
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then he's normal, and
then
he's
he's-
dope, and he's got some pretty nice lines in the movie too.
I like Jamie
Interesting.
Foxx.
No, yeah, he does not have a gap.
It's not Michael Strahan out
Actually,
here. Relax.
Yo literally has a line in the film that says, "I look good in this universe."
Yep.
That's funny.
Dude, I'm telling you, the shit that they have in the film, like the jokes and everything, is all that
They
type
all
of shit,
hit.
like fourth wall type shit. And like you as the viewer, if you've seen movies, you're like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it was cool. And they flesh out certain things about those movies where they do callbacks, and you're like, this is fucking awesome. Like, so, all in all, that was my biggest complaint was I love Green Goblin. He's one of my favorite supervillains in the Marvel universe, and I was like, man, I just want to see more, bro.
Dude,
I just need more.
The portrayal of him in this was nuts.
Well, I can't see anyone else play this motherfucker. I can't see anyone else
I'm
play
not
him
even-
other than Willem.
I'm not even saying that. Even if there was no face behind it, they made him look like a bad bitch compared in like fight scenes with fucking Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, like the
Oh, buddy.
Raimi fight scenes compared to this is just apples and oranges. But also let's understand that it's early 2000s
We do.
tech versus
I think we do.
2021.
We
Yeah.
do. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I Well, a cool thing about that is like the way that they did Otto Octavius's tentacles or his arms. In the Raimi film, he had to basically be stationary and puppeteers controlled
they were
all of
green
the
screen.
arms. In this,
He's
they
on a
just put him
crane.
on a crane, and he got to do whatever
And
the
it's
fuck
all
he wanted to.
CGI'd.
What's funny
so
is,
good.
and shout out to Hot Ones for this, but I watched Tom Holland on Hot Ones,
Same.
and
Watched
he
that as well.
explains the crane thing
Yep.
with him, and he has this one thing that he's talking about where he
I
would
know what you're
he would
gonna
be
say, too.
talking to
Yep.
the guy who plays Otto Octavius. And the guy would be like talking to him and be like, "All right, bro, yeah."
starts to
And then
move.
he would just in the middle of the conversation they'd be moving him, so he'd be like, "All right, fucking hell,
Well,
I guess I'll see you later,
I guess
bro."
that
and they
conversation's
would just
done.
move him away. And Tom Holland said it was so funny because they would be just talking about their day or something, and then he'd be like, "Fucking hell, mate, I guess I'm out of here," and they would lift him off. It's so funny.
I've never heard Tom Holland cuss that much either.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just because I'm used to seeing him as Spider-Man. He's on
Right.
Hot Ones, and he's cussing up a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
storm.
Oh, well, I mean, he's straight.
He's like,
I think
"Fuck,"
he's
well,
straight from Ireland. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
also eating really fucking hot wings. So he's like, oh, fucking hell.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah.
Fucking sweat. Fuck.
And he talks about there. I forget what they call it, but apparently, if you go to a pub overseas and you're like 17, if you
Oh, it's
order,
like it's almost like a meat platter.
yeah, if you
Yep.
order this platter, they give you a
It's almost
pint
like
of
a-
beer with it because
If you're underage.
Their I guess you would say their argument for that would be, well, the food's gonna soak up all the alcohol, so you're not gonna get
Probably.
drunk. So like, yeah,
It's like a charcuterie board almost.
So Tom Holland said him and his mates would just go to the pub, order 5 plates of food, and just say fuck the food and give it to someone else and just drink the beer. So funny, dude.
wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Wouldn't you? Fuck yeah.
Oh
I would.
yeah.
Depending on the cost, if it's like
No. This is like $5 for a plate of food. Yeah. Yeah.
I can
So.
work around.
Yeah, for sure. So that I shout out to Hot Ones and Tom Holland for sharing that story. I thought that was really cool. Zendaya and Tom Holland in this film.
Tom Holland's from England. He's not.
Oh damn, I thought he was Irish.
Oh.
Yeah, but you really believe that they're like,
Tighter chemistry.
yeah, and I mean, obviously they're an item outside of film.
Their whole chemistry is so believable because they
Because they're
already know how to
dating.
do it.
How it happened in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I know.
Stone
And Andrew Garfield, yeah.
I think that was
Were
the
they?
case, yeah.
That lucky bastard.
I think Tobey Maguire with Kirsten
Kirsten
Dunst.
Dunst.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
natural that there's more of a connection on
Lucky bastard. It's my
the
wife.
video I was watching, is that technical? Because you're not acting. You know, you would agree.
Are you not acting though?
If you're playing a love
Is that the
scene-
same shit that you're saying on the outside?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying as far as how you look at towards them,
Mm.
if you eyes that person as another,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's different than being involved with someone.
Would I say it's
I'm
cheating?
not saying that you can't do it. I'm just
Would I say it's cheating? Probably not. Would I say it makes it a lot fucking easier?
convincing.
Yeah, for sure. I think
Way more
it's
convincing.
way more easy to do it when you're
Especially, like,
dating
oh, fuck.
somebody. Yeah, I was gonna say don't spoil nothing.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but not gonna mention it.
fair enough.
if I have one question since we're all
Sure.
familiar
Speaking
with the
to the
Spider-Man
microphone.
verse- we're familiar with the Spider-Man verse. All that we've seen all of the movies, fans of them.
Sure.
How does this movie come across to you, or not? You haven't seen any of the other Spider-Man,
Oh.
and you're not versed in or in stuff like that. How do you?
Okay, so that's an interesting question.
We had somebody like that.
Hang on real quick. I just want to repeat
With
it
us.
in case the mic didn't pick mic up,
I
and
have to figure-
it's fine.
It's gonna get a-
we're
it's
gonna
gonna
get
have
you another
another
mic. Yeah, and it'll be better. Yeah, don't worry.
And it's gonna have an arm on it.
So Mike basically said, how would you classify this movie for someone who isn't a fan of the Spider-Man series and like just came in blind, completely blind, not a fan
It's
of Marvel
their first
stuff?
fucking Spider-Man movie.
I think now it's going to be hard for me to answer this non-biasly because I am a Spider-Man fan.
It's gonna be it's generally just gonna be hard for you to fucking follow.
That's kind of where I was getting at.
Because you're like, wait, who's this? Who's this? What is going on? It could be a clusterfuck, but if you haven't seen the Spider-Man, who are you?
7 years old.
I was gonna say I don't think that I don't
If
think
you're a 7-year-old going to that, you're just going to see.
Yeah, that was
You know what I mean? I get what you're saying.
I think as somebody who doesn't know anything about these characters, as a movie in a whole, the movie is very well done, and I think that a person who doesn't know anything about these characters would enjoy it because it's visually appealing. It's very nice to look at.
Yes.
The acting in it from everyone
10 out of 10
is superb.
Even the one person in that Spider-Man that I don't like, I enjoyed.
Right.
And that's Ned.
Oh.
I didn't like Ned in the first couple films.
Oh, wow. I like Ned. I think he's fun. In this film, he's dope. I really like Ned in this film.
He's a fucking badass in this one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They kind of pumped up the energy
Yeah.
in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Question, but I can't.
I know. I know. So I don't know. To answer that question, I would say if you like action films, and films
And
with like fantasy in
You
it,
know it's a superhero?
then yeah. I mean, not even saying that if you know it's a superhero. Like if you just like action films, I think you'll like it.
Basically, like, are the events explained enough to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think
Definitely.
for anyone who like hasn't seen Endgame and all that shit, I think the events in the movie explain themselves enough to the point where a regular Joe Schmo could get it.
Yes.
But I will say this, that like prefaced with that is it's not made for you. That
Yes.
movie is not made for you. It's
not made for a
it's-
regular Joe Schmo, 100%.
It's made for people like me, as well as it's made it's made to hook people in.
Yeah.
It's made for people to go, wow, this is a really awesome film. Maybe I will watch Endgame and all the other
Maybe I will
ones.
go watch the rest of the fucking
Right,
Spider-Man that's ever
1000%. Yeah.
But trust, you're not going to be as as appeased unless you really grew up with it.
I don't think a regular person would understand the
differences between the Tom Holland one and the Tobey Maguire ones. It's night and day.
And I think
to
the same
certain degrees.
I think the same thing could be said about a regular Joe Schmo watching Iron Man.
Yeah.
Where it's like you as a regular Joe Schmo, you do not know the weight that movie carried to propel everything else forward.
Yep.
Right.
So
At
like
the time it was created, there was nothing to compare it to, learning on the spot.
yeah, other than like things like Daredevil or Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man. Like, or actually, I don't even think Amazing Spider-Man came out before Iron Man. Was it really?
So,
It was
Damn.
around the same-ish.
Fair
time
enough.
frame,
I mean,
but-
either way, though, like Iron Man as a movie, I've even heard friends of mine who aren't Marvel fans be like, Iron Man's a good film.
Right.
Because it's just a good
they
film.
couldn't bank on the whole universe situation. You know,
Right,
like, hey,
exactly.
somebody's gonna come see
Because
this.
that
Oh my
movie
God.
that movie is
There's a
the
4-year
start.
time gap between Iron Man and the Amazing Spider-Man.
first and then.
Yes.
Okay, well then there you go.
Iron
Then
Man came out when we were still in high school.
That just proves my point even more then. Like of being like Iron Man carries so much weight, and as a regular moviegoer don't think that they understand how pivotal, that movie is. Like Favreau and Robert Downey literally changed
Oh, for sure.
everything about Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I think as a Marvel fan, I hold that movie at a fucking massively high standard. a regular Joe Schmo is probably just like, it's a good film. Like, you know what I mean? If that film to
Enjoyed
me,
it for
I'm
what
like,
it was.
this is the Infinity Gauntlet, bro. Like, this is the one movie that literally everything branched from. This is the seed of the Marvel's MCU.
And that's only because they executed well.
Correct. Yeah. Favreau wrote a fucking great movie and executed it, like you said, perfectly. And, you know, I think
this is the top rated movie for me in literally the MCU.
this is your number one.
This might be my number one.
Whew.
Dark World.
What?
Obviously, it's a joke.
Oh my God. I almost fucking got mad.
Obviously, it's a joke.
Mike was like, Thor Dark World. I was like, holy shit.
I almost walked out.
What is everyone here's like number one? Well, I mean, you just said new Spider-Man.
I mean, I like that, and I will always give. I love Captain America.
Mhm.
I love Captain America. I didn't like Winter Soldier too much compared to the original of Captain America.
Whoa, for real?
I liked the original Captain America, the first one.
You like that more than Winter Soldier?
For what it is, yes. But
Yeah,
once you
Damn.
know, but like it's really hard for me to compare those because it's an introduction film compared to
Like
an
a
established,
spy- yeah.
already know who the fuck you are,
Yeah.
know what you're gonna do film.
No,
So,
I
like,
I
first
like that
films-
opinion though.
Would be like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man. Not
Mm.
Dark World, not fucking Ragnarok, not Iron Man 2 or fucking 3, because they're already established superheroes, established in what the fuck they're going to be doing.
Right,
This is like all the introductory level films.
right.
I
like that. That's
I'm
cool.
going with it's a fucking huge tie between Iron Man and Captain America for my favorite first setting films.
Established
Fuck.
films.
Doctor Strange was
Yeah.
good. Doctor Strange was good as fuck too.
I was gonna say, dude.
It's probably gonna be
That's-
Doctor
it's a-
Strange
it's
for
a-
me
it's
for
a
the
hard
the
one.
first ones. Doctor Strange, I fucking loved it.
For-
But at this very moment, Shang-Chi is probably my favorite Marvel movie.
I'm
right now.
watching that today.
You're a
Fuck it.
fucking bum because you haven't watched
I
it yet.
know. I'm a
It's
bum.
been on.
I'm a bum.
It's been on this.
I know. I'm a bum. I know.
Bum, bum, bum,
Um,
bum.
Mike, what about you? What's your favorite Marvel?
I don't know if I can really list like a favorite.
Right.
I did like Infinity War.
That's my favorite.
Very well, but
Infinity War is my
somewhat
favorite.
cliche. Have everybody in there and all that. Doctor Strange, like visual.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Doctor Strange is a really close second for me.
It's just
I have three that are like really, really close together. So
I don't know. Iron Man was is a solid one too, just because like that and all like that's started and doesn't rely on anything else to do the Marvel universe.
it's its own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what started it, and them showing Tony in the cave, his transformation through the movie.
hmm
It's that probably might be my one really just
Wow.
solid.
Yeah.
The movie itself, it's solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I
Civil War is so good.
there's a lot of setup in there.
Yeah.
and, a lot of emotion too.
Yeah, for me, my favorite one that I could throw on at any given time and watch it whenever, and I have before plenty of times, is Infinity War.
If
That
I do
is
that,
my number one Marvel movie. Changed my fucking life when I saw it in theaters and was just like, wow, like this is just such a massive film.
if I do that, I'm watching Endgame too.
See, I
why
can watch
can't-
Infinity War without watching Endgame.
See,
I just think it's
love-
such a good film.
I do too. Don't get that twisted. But if I watch Infinity War, I'm watching Endgame.
Like you have to watch the conclusion to it. Right,
Yes.
yeah, I feel that.
So that's why I can't put Infinity War as my favorite.
Yeah, fair.
If you want me to give you top like lists, one and tied for one is fucking Infinity and Endgame because I'm spending 5.5, 6 fucking hours watching these two films.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
I mean,
doing it.
yeah, like for me, number 1, Infinity War. Number 2 is Doctor Strange. Ah, fuck. Now, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It's Doctor Strange, and then number 3 for me is Thor Ragnarok. I could watch all 3 of those movies at any fucking given time, have a great time and not feel like I'm wasting my time at all. There are definitely some
Thor Ragnarok the
What?
first time I saw it.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like,
I
what the
couldn't-
fuck?
I couldn't stand it. There's too many little quippy one-liners that I'm like, leave this for Guardians, please.
See, that's why
And then,
I liked it.
no,
is
I
'cause-
mean, like, and then watching it fucking for the 15th and 20th time, I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I get it. That's funny.
See, for me,
Like the first time I was like, why are you? What? Where's
I-
Chris Pratt? He should be saying this line, not you.
I think for me, the reason why Thor Ragnarok really stuck out for me was one, and this has been this way for ever since I found out who the character was, but I fucking hate Thor. I hate Thor's character so much, and it's not because I dislike Chris Hemsworth or anything like that. Chris Hemsworth actually made me like the character Thor. I don't like Superman or any kind of character that has a fucking god complex.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's so stupid. Like, you can't kill
So you
him.
don't like
what?
Tony Stark?
Then why the fuck? What?
So
Tony
you
Stark's
don't-
not a god. He's a human.
No shit, but that motherfucker always acts like he runs everything.
I'm talking about a character that
is an
you
actual
literally cannot kill because they are a god.
Okay.
Like Superman cannot die from anything else besides kryptonite.
And
Correct?
that's on a different
Or the
fucking
sun.
planet.
You got to block the sun.
Not immortal. Odin died.
Bro, you kill him on Earth, he goes right back to fucking whatever the fuck it's called, Asgard.
Asgard's on Earth. So
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That the character though, but that's yeah. Like even in the comics, it's like he can't fucking die.
What if he dies in the
Stupid.
new one?
I'll be really upset because I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor. and that's what I'm saying. Like
They get his little brother
new,
to step in.
The new Thors, like the first Thor, hated it.
Yeah.
Didn't like it at all. I was like, this is the Thor that I know, and I despise it. Yeah.
Dude.
Dark World, a little bit better. Shitty movie though.
Yes.
Thor Ragnarok, I go, wait a minute. You have this motherfucker saying lines that I'm laughing at, and him and Hulk are buddy cop in this? Sold. I'm good. Like, and then after that, I'm like, now you have this motherfucker teaming up with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're all going to be throwing around quippy one-liners? Let's fucking go! Like,
I love the banter between him and fucking Chris Pratt, dude.
it's amazing.
It's gonna be.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So it's
I love
like
when he goes into the fucking Quinjet. He's like, strongest Avenger. It's
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
nope,
Yeah.
nope.
And then
fucking-
Banner comes up,
yeah.
strongest Avenger. Okay. Yeah.
Welcome, Bruce.
Yeah, and it's like, wait a minute.
Hello.
what? But yeah, so like things like that, like just that movie, Thor Ragnarok, really, really, really changed my my entire perception of Thor, and I was like, man, they completely rewrote this motherfucker, and now I love him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and to be honest, I think the I forget what the actress's name is, but the lady who plays Hela is
Oh
or
my
Hela,
God.
yeah, Hela, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is fucking phenomenal in that film. She's so good. So, oh yeah, I know. I can't. You know what's funny is that she's actually the person who plays Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. Dude,
Drawing a blank.
little side note. Yeah, I can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
It's Kate
But
Blanchett.
what is it?
I
What?
wanted to say
what-
Beckinsale.
Kate Blanchett.
Oh, okay, damn, that's dope. Hell yeah. I remember back in the day, just a little side note, when I was watching the first Lord of the Rings as like a kid, as a young lad, when Frodo walks into the fucking woods with Galadriel and he offers her the ring and it's a test.
Spoilers.
And oh, come on. I was going to say
20-year-old spoiler.
Listen here, if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you gotta get out of the fucking Gollum rock, bitch. But yeah, when he offers her the ring and she's like, "You will have a queen," that used to petrify me.
Oh yeah.
That used to. I'm not kidding. I would close my eyes when I
Used to get
watched
me
that
hard as a
shit
rock.
because, oh my god,
I was hard
that
for days
bitch
after watching that.
would strike fear in the heart of my psyche and everything. I could not go to bed. I wouldn't go into anywhere that was dark. I mean, I thought she was scarier than Sauron.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the
Well, that
fuck?
change. And
and she's like glowing, and she's CGI, and her eyes are fucking massive, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Hard as a rock.
Not me. I wanted to fucking die. Oh my god. But yeah, man. So yeah, but Spider-Man, dude, what a good film.
This tends to happen.
I would say for me, I gave the movie, when we left, we gave it like a final verdict. For me, it was a 9 out of 10.
And I just said it's as close as I can get to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So Tyler doesn't do fucking.
I don't do half
dot
scores.
points.
I get pissed off at that shit.
Well, it's a 9.9.
Yeah. No half scores.
Not half.
No.
There ain't no fucking 0.3.
Yeah, but you put a 0.9 out there.
But it's
Just
not a
make
fucking
it a
full
10.
I said it's not a full 10.
Well, you can't be a 10.
That's why I gave it a 9.
That's why I said nothing in the film gave me anything to take it down to like a fucking 8 or anything.
Right.
But nothing. I mean, it did give me a almost 10 out of 10 vibe, but not there. So I'm still floating between the 9 and 10.
And I'm not even
I
gonna
love
lie.
it.
9.5, would you say?
Fuck everybody here, dude.
I love it.
Let's
go.
I
Let's
will
piss
say
him off real quick.
the like Marvel movies have I don't know why, but every time I see a Marvel movie that's written super well like this, they have one scene in the movie that just makes me cry like a fucking baby.
Oh, I was blubbering.
In Infinity
Twice.
War,
Twice.
In Infinity War, I cried twice
Yep.
during that film. And the first time I cried in Infinity War is when Paul Rudd sees his daughter for the first time. Don't know why I cried during that, but it's just the way that both of them, like Paul Rudd's delivery and shit in that scene is so believable that I'm just like,
that's why he's the hottest man of 2021.
Bro. Like, you know?
Why he's the sexiest man of 2021,
and
bro.
In this film, there is a huge thing that happens in this film, and it's a big spoiler. I'm not going to talk about it. Everyone who sees the film, you'll know what I'm talking about when it happens. But everybody in that motherfucking theater, and I'm not playing, this thing happened on film, and every person in that bitch goes, and I'm not gonna lie, that scene, I was tearing the fuck up, dude.
I haven't seen it.
Dude.
When I heard that happened, I was like, no.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Once,
I was like,
once we get through it, and we can talk spoilers like in like a week or two.
Yeah.
I have a reason.
Yeah,
and it's got to deal with the booty.
The booty.
I'm just joking. I have to.
Dude, I'm telling you,
relief.
that scene.
Oh, that fucking tugged at me.
That
dog.
scene, bro.
Dude, there was a couple.
There
was a couple. I was like, "Ooh, fuck, that hurt."
Bro,
that hit me. It hit me hard.
There is some shit that Tom Holland does on screen, and acting wise, like,
it's a dream.
bro, Yo tapped in.
It's
Yo was
literally
in his bag.
A fucking dream to do that.
I mean, dude, bro, this is the most. So, like, the other films, he doesn't really break down that much in the other films. In this film, like, Tom Holland is broken. And they do
God, that son of a bitch is such a good fucking actor.
Yeah,
too.
they do such a good
He's
job.
so good, dude.
He really does.
It's ridiculous.
And one other really honorable mention that I want to bring up that I just thought was just really just executed so well was just, we got to give it up for Benedict Cumberbatch. Just Doctor Strange in this film is just so fucking awesome. And he's such a good, like, character in this film. And he's got great one-liners. You know, that being one of them, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to spoil it. My favorite line from him in the film is, "Don't call me sir." Yeah.
And then
call me sir. Which, I mean,
that's
it's
not
just,
really a spoiler. It's just funny.
No, I just, Benedict Cumberbatch just does.
He calls him Steven.
It's another one of those characters where it's like, whoever was in a room and said, that's Doctor Strange. Like looking at a picture of Benedict Cumberbatch, whoever that fucker is, that motherfucker needs to get a raise. That is just such perfect casting, dude. I can't see anyone else playing.
He
it.
almost, dude. Did you ever see Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
One with him on BBC, the hour and a half long episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes in those films.
Oh no, Benedict Cumberbatch is so
with,
much better.
With Jude Law playing Watson.
Yeah,
but the same dude that they have playing Watson in the BBC version of Sherlock Holmes, there's no comparison.
Yeah,
it is so fucking good.
It
I'm
is.
like, I don't want to see anybody else be Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
I
don't want anyone else to be Sherlock Holmes.
But like, if it's a film like the Robert Downey Jr. ones and it's going off of that, keep him because he's already made that Sherlock Holmes realm role his. This one is a little more nutty.
You talking about the Benedict Cumberbatch
Yes,
one? Yeah.
the Benedict Cumberbatch one is a little more dark, way more dark.
It's more like the Crimes and Punishment books.
Yes.
It's better.
It's definitely better
than the Robert Downey Jr. one. I'm sorry,
yes, but at
it
the same
is.
time, if I'm going to watch Sherlock Holmes and it's only going to be an hour and a half, I'm not watching one episode. I'm just going to watch the movie.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you got a little bit of time, watch that.
Yeah, I mean, like Robert Downey ones are badass. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Right.
He is a badass in those films. But if you want something that's more towards the crimes
The
and
actual,
punishment
yes.
books,
Yes.
then watch that one. Watch the Benedict Cumberbatch one.
It's
so good.
It's not as action and adventure as.
No, it's way
the films.
more mystery,
Right.
thriller,
Yes.
that type of shit.
That's
it's very
why
much Sherlock
fucking
Holmes.
loved it.
And Sherlock
loved
Holmes
him in
is
that.
kind of a fucking doper in that.
In which one? Both of
Benedict
them.
Cumberbatch.
Oh yes.
He's kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
he's got, and
He's on
that's
some shit.
that's one of the things in the books that's
That
like
he's always
Watson's
been on.
biggest problem with Sherlock Holmes is that he's like a
You're
dope
drinking
fiend.
embalming fluid.
Yeah, and it's like, like Watson's like, what, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, and he's like, I'm sorry.
What did you do to Gladstone now?
Yeah, so like in the aspect of that, like, with all of that being said, I just think
Characters coming to
Benedict
light.
Cumberbatch kills it in this film. I just think he was such a good supporting
I
actor.
can't see him playing any other hero.
Yeah. And the other
At
thing
all.
too was they reveal some stuff in this film about
the technicality line killed me.
with Strange and the other guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was
Killed
gonna
me.
say. It was
Dead.
they reveal some stuff in this film about
Oh my God,
Strange
it's
that
funny.
that I wasn't aware of, and I was like, wait a minute, what? But again, I don't know, man.
Hilarious, and it killed me.
This fucking movie is so good in the aspect of that it does a good job of giving you the breadcrumbs to the next sequence. And at the end of the movie, everyone, there is a scene where there is 2 post-credit scenes. At the end
Two of them.
of the
and
movie.
Tyler tried to convince us that there wasn't after the full
That's because I
credits.
read an article and it was wrong. It was wrong.
I
One of
don't
my
read.
buddies next to me, shout out Kyle, he looked up an article on another website and it was like, no, there's 2. And I was like, fuck, well, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I heard from what they are, yeah. I'd like to talk about it, but obviously.
I mean, Nick left. We can.
Yeah,
We
but
can.
it's straight.
I mean,
Hmm?
we can give people a spoiler warning if you want.
We got a spoiler warning. You got 10 seconds to fucking mute and or get out.
Yeah,
And then
fair.
come
or
back
just skip
in-
forward. Skip forward by like 10 minutes.
Yes,
Either way,
on
after
YouTube.
This, go watch it. Go to the
Yeah,
movie
go to
and
the
watch it.
theater and watch it. It's really good. It's worth it. So end credit, post credit shit is
And it's pre black and white credits. It's just before that.
Okay.
So it's always got like those cinematic producer top
Yeah.
actors, that stuff.
yeah. Post credit scene is like end credit scene is the they go into the Carnage 2 thing at the end of Carnage,
Yeah.
like I was talking about last week. where Eddie is in Mexico. He's talking to this dude.
Just a bartender.
Yeah, and the bartender is basically telling him
What all happened in this fucking universe?
Yeah, like and
You guys
Eddie
have
is
a
like,
purple alien?
yeah, Eddie is like, tell me more about this purple alien that has a gauntlet or something like that, and the bartender is like, he made everyone vanish for 5 years, like, and Eddie is just like, I want to hear more about this, and you hear Venom saying cheesy ass one-liners and shit, and they're sitting in the bar, and I'll just say this, because I don't want to spoil anything out of the Spider-Man movie. Eddie phases out of existence after that.
Got you.
And there's a
disappears.
little black ooze, little symbiote,
little guy.
symbiote that's left on the bar. So the next movie, we gonna be getting Venom. For sure. We are.
Spider-Man.
Which will be interesting.
Yes.
Which means Tom Holland will have his black suit. Tom Holland will then fuse with the symbiote, realize that it's a problem, I'll have to separate from it. Somebody else is going to be Venom.
Will Tom Holland go to a jazz club?
Fuck no. Fuck no. And he better not have his hair sagging in front of his fucking eyeball either.
Eyeliner?
No. Stop. We don't even bring that up. We don't bring it up.
Spider-Man 3, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, never mind. I'm going to keep it light. Yeah, never mind. I'll tell you off air. So we get that scene, which was cool as fuck.
Yep.
But that also means Tom Hardy is not going to be in the MCU. He's not there. Maybe we'll see him in the Strange movie, Enter the Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah.
but we are not getting a Tom Hardy Venom.
Right.
Thank fucking God. I hate those films. I don't hate.
I need to go watch Carnage for what it was.
Good luck.
I watched Venom
Good
for what
luck.
it was. I was like, oh,
And
Jesus
the thing that I
Christ.
fucking hate in Carnage, that they ruin every fucking symbiote they touch. The symbiotes, like, in Marvel are so cool, and they fucking ruin them. They have another one coming. You know who it is? It's Toxin. You know who, like, is Toxin in the comics?
No.
It's a fucking deadbeat cop. And they hint to it at the end of Carnage.
Oh. So, yeah, that's going to be separate from...
Same thing with Morbius. The Morbius movie with Jared Leto.
Yeah, no,
we did see a
That
trailer
is
for that.
not canon in the MCU.
No.
That is completely separate. The way that I guess you would say they're quote unquote explaining that is that it's just another multiverse. Just Mobius might be in the MCU, but it's not going to be Leto.
I would say
Those
good.
Yeah, those people. There is no point. That's why he'll never be in the MCU.
I would like it to stay that way. Not Jared Leto, but in this like iteration where we are right now with the MCU and the Avengers and all this shit,
Mhm.
where the fuck does Morbius fit in?
He doesn't.
So-
So
right, so like good.
here's the thing with Morbius. Well, one, and I want to make this a point, especially coming from me. I like Jared Leto as Morbius.
Yes.
And I think Jared Leto is perfect casting as Morbius.
Not Joker.
Correct. In Spider-Man
Great.
universe, I would have liked to see Morbius palling up with Spider-Man in a film.
That'd be cool.
That's what I'd like, but is that going to happen? No, because Sony owns the rights to Morbius, and that's why they have a movie.
Fuck
So-
your rights. Bing bong.
Yeah, bing bong. So at the end of the day, you know, my thing with that is like, I think it's a cool idea, and I think the movie itself, to be honest, I think it looks good.
Yeah,
Like,
I do too.
I think it looks
I think
cool.
it looks very dark,
It
and
looks
I'm
cool.
about it.
Yeah. In the sense of just Morbius, the character being involved in Marvel, like I'm like, it's just not gonna
It's just
happen
not.
yet. It's just not gonna be it.
It's not the right time.
Well, okay, so Blade officially owned by MCU, like Blade owned by Disney. Morbius, no.
Yeah.
Same thing with Venom and like Carnage and all that
Oh,
shit.
good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not saying they're bad, like films. Venom and Carnage weren't that great, but
They are.
no,
I am.
This is what I'm fucking saying.
saying
Can you shut up?
I'm just
This
saying.
is what I'm trying to say. They don't have a specific place right now, so leave them as they are, as separate films.
Thus making
leave
them
the
bad.
rights to somewhere else.
Right. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I think it's cool to see Tom Hardy and all that shit involved.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cool, interesting way to be like, ooh, now Venom is in. Now this is the MCU version of the Venom because it's multiverse and stuff. I like that. But yeah, I'm glad Tom Hardy's Venom is not in MCU. It's just not. It would not work. I'm just sorry.
But then why put it as a little end credit scene? If and when it comes, is it gonna be that quippy bullshit?
No. Okay, so what I think you're going to see is Sony's version of Venom. We all three of us, I think, all agree that it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's not true.
Not
It
for
could
that
have
universe. Yeah, they
Right.
could have if they did it.
What you will see in
comparison to
MCU is not going to be anything like. It's just
Fucking
Discord
be
just
blowing
popping off. What you'll see is this MCU version of Venom. I don't think will be anything like this. Tom Hardy's Venom.
One thing, especially with all of these type movies, getting in with Morbius not being part of the universe, going back to like somebody who's not as invested in the are, you're gonna go into that movie and going, wait a minute, isn't this related to all this? Why aren't they? Like it's getting into a confusing territory. We have all of these characters. They're superhero characters. You'll see a Marvel logo. You're thinking it's a. No, it's not.
Right.
I feel like it's going to end up being some people.
1,000%. I
Definitely
agree
gonna be
with you.
confusing.
1,000%. It is confusing. It's confusing to me right now. It's confusing seeing Tom Hardy in the new Spider-Man and being like, wait, is this connected? I'm not certain. All I'm going to say on that is what I said last week. And all I'm saying on that is you can chalk it up to one thing, baby, and that's multiverse. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And as a viewer, if you say, well, I thought this was connected, that gets you to ask about the multiverse. Somebody then tells you, well, it is connected, but the reason it's connected is because in Loki, they fucked up everything, and that's now why they're connected, is because the shit with Kang. Now the infinite or whatever the fuck, the pure timeline is fucked up, and all these variants are coming into different things now.
Sacred time.
Right. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I think in a sense, you are right. I agree with you, but I think it does make the viewer proc the question, well, how is this connected? Let me do my research.
And I do
oh,
hate-
shit, I gotta watch all of this other fucking shit on Disney?
I do hate that they can chalk
Yeah,
it up
that's
to
true.
that.
That's
I
true.
do hate that they can chalk it up to just multiverse.
I hate it, but I love it.
Exactly.
I hate it.
that they can, because then they just. But the thing that I hate about it is they can just fucking push it to the side.
Right, and that's why I
Multiverse.
hate it too.
Boom, gone.
I hate it because
I love that there's a multiverse.
I hate it because it's like the like trash bin explanation for it.
Mhm.
Like it's like when someone it's like when your parent says, because I said so.
Yes.
Like it's Disney going, because I said so. This exists.
When I wrote it.
Right. And I hate that in this new meta in in all the shows and the movies and stuff. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it does kind of make sense that it's just multiverse. But at the same time, as a viewer, I get where your frustration
There's no
comes from.
limitations to what
Correct.
the
There's no
multiverse can do.
boundaries. Right. Exactly. And I think that that's kind of it's a double-edged sword because that's what makes the multiverse to me interesting, but it also makes me hate it because of that cookie cutter response where it's like, well, multiverse.
Like,
and it's
imagine-
like, well, but explain it.
Imagine somebody you really want to fucking see. They get this shit done. Great.
Poof. Gone.
What?
Why?
Why?
Multiverse.
Oh, multiverse.
Yep.
Oh, suck my dick.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's literally what happens in some of the TV shows
Yep.
and movies that we see.
Hate
It's-
it. Love seeing them. Nope. All right, well, now my heartstrings are fucked, and you just done pissed me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying, but it's awesome to see, and I'm like, I love to hate you, and I hate to love you. Yeah.
Like, with that multiverse,
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
one thing that somebody that I so it's not explained. Just a little bit spoilers for Loki. There's
Sure.
an alligator Loki.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet.
In the alligator Loki verse, is everybody alligators? Was just Loki an alligator and was adopted by Odin?
We don't know.
Right, you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just like that whole like that's multiverse.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
Exactly. Yeah.
we're past it. We're past it. We're past it.
That
Let's
is
go.
exactly
And then
what I'm
like,
talking
and
about.
then you just get fucking irritated, and you're like,
Yeah. Well, it's like it you get irritated
fucking
because,
blue balls, dude. Like,
right,
what-
because the explanation doesn't have enough girth
and
yet.
it doesn't have to multiverse.
Right,
That's the whole
right.
thing.
Yeah. And
I want to show this scene. Why do I want to show this scene? I think it'll be cool. Well, why does it exist? Doesn't matter.
see, and they're starting to do, and I want to make this
I'm
very
just gonna
clear.
start saying that nowadays.
I want to make it clear in these new films, especially with Strange being like such a dominant force in these films now, is they're starting to do that with magic in
Oh,
these
yeah.
films. They're starting to
Magic can do anything.
dive into this, magical realm of like, well, we haven't told you what magic can do in these films yet. So magic can do anything.
Here's one thing from the original Thor. They were going over magic and said was, what you perceive as magic, we science. 'Cause it's just it's something
Interesting.
that you don't understand yet. It's
Right.
not magic. It is science. I think they've definitely gone away from that. But if
Right.
there was a scientific explanation of how they could get, this actually, manipulates.
This is why
proton,
this happened.
whatever,
Right.
I think it would be more grounded and you could not be as corny with it. But yeah, you're kind of writing yourself into a corner where it's like we're kind of left with. What if you don't have magic? How is Don Cheadle's character?
Don Cheadle.
From Iron Man, Don Cheadle?
Yeah. Iron Patriot. What is his
Iron
name?
Patriot.
Iron
fucking-
Patriot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
how is he supposed to hold up against magic?
Well, he's not. He's
No,
not
no,
supposed
that's
to.
What is he doing?
He's doing nothing.
That's kind of my point. You're writing into
Well,
there's a
see,
magical bond that will hold Hulk into an infinite.
yeah, I know.
Eh,
Yeah, and it's like, how does Iron Patriot combat against that? Well,
Right.
he can't. What is he gonna do? Shoot the caster when the caster goes force field? Bitch, I'm magic.
pocket dimension.
Yeah. Right.
Gone.
Right. Exactly.
That's where.
Yeah, but-
you're like,
So, but that also brings up an interesting question where it goes, yeah, how is Iron Patriot going to combat that? But if Iron Patriot gets fucked on because of that, it kind of makes Iron Patriot more interesting and relatable because it's like if Iron Patriot gets put in a pocket dimension, then everybody's like, oh shit, where's Iron Patriot? We got to look him, we got to find him, we got to do this, blah, 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 blah. There's a weakness there where it's like someone where oh, this guy's using magic. We got to get Strange and Wanda because they're the biggest, magic users that we got right now. So, and he just put this motherfucker in a pocket dimension. So let's get Strange to get the ring and the fucking sling shit and fucking get him or whatever.
or they give Iron Patriot magic missiles.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop that
listen,
now.
I was just
Stop
gonna
that
say,
now. Stop that
I
now.
don't
Just
want to give them any ideas,
imagine that they. I'm not gonna say magic missiles because that just sounds like a glorified.
Magic missile sounds dope.
sounds
though.
like a glorified cum shot. Okay.
Or a dildo company.
Yeah, there you go.
Why are magic missiles today?
No, I'm just saying. What if they gave him a you know how they have that
Strange.
Dictor string?
Dictor Strange, dude. Jesus
Imagine that.
Christ. Oh, wow.
Imagine they went into that little fucking like arsenal room where Strange gets his cape. There's that fucking
Oh yeah,
bondage
with,
ass
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
rig that they got set up and all
Right.
that shit.
Right.
What if there's like something slight that'll give him an edge to also compete with Strange and other things from that universe, his protected universe, but can't outdo Strange? It gives him an edge, being able to still combat and help instead of just shooting missiles that aren't going to fucking do anything.
See, that's interesting that you bring that up because in the newest Spider-Man, Strange gives Spider-Man kind of a new suit and a tool to use. So I guess you could say maybe Yo does get magic
But
missiles.
at the same time, you saw he took it right away.
Yeah.
Took
Well,
it
yeah,
right away.
yeah.
So it's like, don't fucking abuse the shit, bitch. You gonna get fucked on.
Well, I think it just speaks a testament to being like Strange is that powerful.
Yes.
Like Wanda could probably do the same fucking thing.
Well, she definitely can.
Yeah, right, exactly.
We've
where it's
seen
like,
that in WandaVision.
so it's like, I guess you could, yeah, it'll be interesting to see
Magic missiles.
magic missiles in the new Doctor Strange
That's
film.
the new Brazzers film right there.
So one thing I do want to point out on Spider-Man before we start to move on and everything, because I could talk about Spider-Man for fucking hours. I'm not even gonna lie.
it's
Yeah,
been,
I know.
it's-
How
it's-
long are we? How long are we
It's
going?
12 o'clock.
Holy fucking shit, dude!
That's awesome.
By the way, we chilling. So yeah. So anyway, with that all being said, the one other thing, fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh,
Magic
one thing-
missiles.
okay,
Dildos.
We talked about
Brazzers.
a certain motherfucker last week being implemented into the MCU. I'm talking about my man Daredevil.
Ah, right.
Oh, I was
Bro, so
rock hard.
I will say this. If we spoil anything for you guys, it's probably this.
Fast forward
Yeah. Fast
about
forward if you
a
don't wanna
minute
get
and a
spoiled.
half to 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
You got
brief
10
and short.
seconds, 10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
7,
3,
4,
2,
8,
1.
12.
All right.
Brother.
Fucking Daredevil's in this film. And
Matt
is
Murdock is in this film.
okay, so I was wrong about two things, but I was right about one thing when it came to calling for this motherfucker. So one, I said he'd be the X-Men's lawyer. He is not the X-Men's lawyer. He is fucking Peter Parker's lawyer. Two, that I was wrong about is that I said he'd be in Phase 5. I was fucking wrong.
Yeah, you said 5 or 6. I always sit there like, ain't no way.
Yeah, I did not think this motherfucker would be in this film. Holy shit. When he came out, we all were like, what the fuck?
I saw the cane and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, really fucking awesome. And I don't give a shit anymore. I'm spoiling it. I don't care. A brick comes through the fucking window and Yo goes, BAP! And just fucking stops it. And Peter Parker literally goes,
How did
you
do that?"
just do that? And he goes, I'm a really good lawyer. It's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. My dick
Oh
was
my God.
hard as shit.
Told you, rock hard, baby.
So, with that being said, I was right about this motherfucker being a lawyer for somebody. But I was wrong about him being, etched into the. Now it would have been really fucking cool if he was the X-Men's lawyer. But it makes more sense him being Peter Parker's lawyer because Peter is in New York. So and Daredevil rules Hell's Kitchen, so it makes more sense.
Is that also?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like because we
probably.
all we saw
Maybe next Spider-Man film.
All
That would be
we saw-
fucking cool.
all we saw was Matt Murdock.
That's true.
We did not see
We didn't see
Daredevil
Daredevil.
in
Yeah,
the
Matt
essence of
Murdock.
him in the fucking suit doing
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
We saw a
Know
lawyer.
that he exists in this world.
Right.
Yes,
And
and he's not phasing away.
so have you seen the newest episodes of Hawkeye? If you haven't,
I've seen
I'm going to
episode
spoil something
3
for
and
you.
4.
Okay. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
It's in 5
you know what I'm
Fucking
talking
do
about.
I
it.
haven't seen, yeah.
I know,
I'm pretty
but
sure,
I
yeah.
know you know what I'm talking about. So
Just say it because I mean,
I know.
it's a little lackluster for me. That's why I
So
haven't really
Florence
caught up on it.
Pugh is in the newest
saw it.
Hawkeye.
Saw
yes.
it. Yep. Saw
Right.
that.
So Yeah, they brought Kingpin back, and it's Vincent D'Onofrio from the original Netflix series, which is insane because that's who Florence Pugh is hired by. What?
Hell yeah.
So cool.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
so that's fucking awesome. They brought
I
Vincent
saw her.
D'Onofrio back.
That was at the end of episode 4.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Go.
They took her fucking little ski mask off.
Yeah, if you haven't
I was like,
seen
wait a minute, who the fuck is fighting this?
Yeah, if you haven't seen
fighting who? Oh.
I haven't
Oh,
watched
come here,
any
boo-boo.
of the
Come here.
I haven't watched any of the new Hawkeye. I just read a review of somebody saying like, holy fucking shit, they revealed Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin in Hawkeye, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. Like, good for him, man.
So is he the new owner of Avengers Tower?
Yes. He bought it. Good luck with that, Avengers, because don't think you're going to be kidding. Now, that's probably, somebody will probably hire Matt Murdock to get them out of that and be like, no, he can't buy this. He doesn't, like, or whatever.
Which then opens the Fantastic Four owning it.
Correct.
Because that's what I thought when I saw the H. This is Reed Richards.
Right, right. Yeah. But that's the cool thing about it, though, is that, like, Fisk is smart as fuck. And it's like, you know, when you have somebody like this character involved in the MCU, like, the way that Vincent D'Onofrio plays Kingpin is just like a Willem Dafoe on Green Goblin, where it's like I see him as Kingpin, and I'm like, this is the motherfucking Kingpin, bro. Like, you cannot be anyone else. You are Kingpin for life.
Imagine they had him voice act the fucking Kingpin in Multiverse Spider-Man.
Oh, that would be
in
cool.
Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would've
You're
been
talking
cool
about
as
Into
fuck.
the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. Spider-Verse, sorry, not
Yeah.
Multiverse.
That'd be
Now,
cool.
One thing with like these Marvel movies, opposed to comics and all that, comics, these villains are recurring villains. They keep coming back.
Yeah.
If you look at a threat like Thanos, Kang, whatever, at least with Thanos, they've kind of dealt with it, and now he's done, right? Fisk is definitely somebody who's kind of like coming back. So
Yeah.
how can they deal with him in a way to where it doesn't just end his story?
Just probably fake deaths.
Jail.
Well,
Disappears
There-
off the fucking grid.
there's
I just don't want it to be like, okay, here's a villain and they're gone.
no.
Here's a villain and they're gone.
Well, see, that's why
Don't
I got
need to Game of
pissed
Thrones
off.
that shit.
That's why I got pissed off with Carnage. Is they kill Carnage at the end of it,
Right.
and I'm like,
Spoiled me.
you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. It's been out for forever, but I'm
Has
like, yeah, it's been out for
How
like
long?
months.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how many months, but it's been out for a while. It's a shitty movie. I'm sorry. But they kill Carnage in that movie, and it's like, you can't do that. Carnage is more powerful than Venom. There's no way that Venom would do that.
Symbiote, all that.
They're brothers.
Yeah,
They're literally brothers. Like, without Venom, Carnage doesn't exist. And the reason why Carnage is more powerful than Venom is because Cletus Cassidy has a better bond with Venom.
Right.
I mean, with Carnage than Eddie does with Venom. Because Carnage,
that's a red one.
Because Carnage is just absolutely insane, and Cletus is like, oh, we can kill people? Okay.
Right.
Like, so the fact that they
They're
kill
both getting their
Cletus
fucking rocks
Cassidy,
off.
yeah, the fact that they kill Cletus Cassidy in that film is exactly what you're talking about, where I'm like, no, he's a reoccurring character. He goes away, you lock him in a facility, he gets the fuck out, he makes more carnage, you lock him away again. You don't kill him. Like, because then you don't have another movie.
Or you just have to come up with something else. But
Yeah, but-
again, it's just kind of like, all right, if you're in that pattern, the next movie, same thing. It's rinse and repeat. We
Yeah,
got the villain,
and,
we kill
well-
the villain, on to the next villain.
Especially about Carnage, it's like, you know, or the Venom universe that they're building, it's like, dude, you don't kill off Carnage or Toxin or Screech or any of those characters because there's a fucking symbiote homeworld that you got to introduce. They're a family of symbiotes, and they don't kill each other because they're a fucking family. So when you kill that character, you don't set that up. So then you go into a rinse and repeat, like you said, and now they're building Toxin, and then he'll probably fucking die in the next one.
At that point, when turn on the movie, this is the villain. Well, at the end, they're gonna die, or
Yeah.
you're no longer gonna be a threat.
It's
not
now
like they
fucking
escape,
Right.
predictable.
or something like that.
There's
That
no
would be
value to the villain.
You can have the hero win the battle, but not get rid of the villain.
Yeah, it's a fast food villain. You eat it, then you shit it right out, and it's forgettable. Like for somebody like Fisk and shit like that. That's why I'm thinking. Then again, I don't fucking know, man, because it's like they kind of kill off whoever the fuck they want. Like somebody that they killed off that I was really pissed off about was Ultron. Why?
Is he though?
Dude,
Because
he's
in What If it's not
wow. That's a completely different universe.
multiverse, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could
Fuck
say
off.
yeah.
Fuck
But
off
I
with
mean,
that.
Virus.
yeah, but you're right though. Where it's like, I mean, another Ultron could come, a variant of Ultron could come in and very much so be that for sure. But like I said, there were.
Still on a hard drive that's not plugged into.
I mean,
And some
yeah.
rat comes along and plugs it in.
Yeah, like a rat who freed Paul Rudd in fucking Endgame.
Exactly.
God damn it.
So,
I fucking hated that.
The AI door, I think they didn't necessarily kill him off. And he made it look like it, but that's something they get away from.
That's true.
But it's the same thing, right? I agree.
I know. I'm like,
Kill
man,
lots of people,
Ultron
and-
is so cool, and he's such a dominant force in the comics. Like, he's such a, like, big bad that, like, people... Because he goes off into space. He leaves Earth. He's like, oh, I can't win here? All right, well, let me go out to these other planets and shit and be better than you guys. Let me get technology that you don't even have yet so I can come back and then fuck your life up. And it's like, in Ultron, it's like Hulk just fucking, ripped his dick off in a spaceship, and then they called it a day.
And
I'm
they
like,
called
what
it a
the
magic
fuck?
missile, dude.
Yeah,
Missiles.
magic missile, bruh. But yeah,
Magic
so,
dick missile.
in that aspect, I get what you're saying, where it's like, I don't want them. I want, if we get a Daredevil movie, Fisk has to be involved in every single fucking one.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
in the second one he's a supporting actor or whatever the
Behind
fuck.
the scenes, he's
Right.
still there somehow.
But like,
he's
even
got to
if
be.
he starts helping Daredevil the next film, like, I don't care. Fisk has to be involved. Like, lock him away in the first one and then make him an informant in the second one.
Like almost like a fucking. They do that with fucking criminals.
Well, they did it in Spider-Man with fucking Otto Octavius.
Right, but
You know what I mean?
I'm saying
they turn the heel into a hero, which is
Yes.
like, where it's like, and then you start to sympathize with that character and go, well, maybe they're not all really that bad. Like, and then they have another movie where they're dealing heroin or something, and you're like, damn, maybe they are bad. Like, yeah, so it's
just
like,
got to reassure that they are still fucking dickheads at some point.
right, yeah, but I think that when you have characters that you have reoccur and they have interesting roles that allow them to do that, I agree with you in a sense of, I think that it makes that character shine brighter, and it goes, well, you thought you knew this character, but now they have a new arc in this movie, and this is their hump that they have to get over in this film.
Right.
Is like, Wilson Fisk is in a fucking, penitentiary and has to help Matt Murdock. And if he doesn't help, Matt Murdock or whatever, then they're going to fucking lethal injection him. Something like that, where it's like, and he doesn't want to die.
Or his entire fucking world is gone.
Or they'll drain his accounts, or something like that, where it's like, and then we get introduced to the fact that Wilson Fisk will do anything for fucking money. And it's like, and then you can use that in other films and being like, oh, well, Wilson Fisk is working for, I don't fucking know, Hank Finn, because Hank Finn's paying him to do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything. But don't just kill him off is the main
Yeah,
point.
no.
Treat him
Don't
more
just
like,
multiverse
Michael
him.
Keaton Vulture.
1,000%.
'Cause he's still around, you had a
1,000%.
little scene, okay, maybe
Well, yeah,
stuff's still going on.
Bro, he has a scene in fucking Morbius.
Right.
Yep.
So that
I know.
my point
I
exactly.
call
Now, if
back
it's
to
not
the confusion.
confusing,
Yeah.
if it's not the same
Well,
universe.
you want to hear something even more confusing about Morbius? In the trailer, there's Sam Raimi Spider-Man pictures. So people are saying that's in the Sam Raimi universe for Spider-Man. That's how. Yep. Multiverse, bitch.
No, I was gonna say something else.
Oh, yeah.
Vengeance.
Most of-
Vengeance, what's your question?
Fair.
What's your question in chat? But
Huh?
we're going to keep talking. There's somebody in the fucking chat says I have a question.
Oh, okay.
So ask the question and we're just going to keep talking. But at the same time, multiverse.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think these characters, I mean, who knows, man? Maybe they will bring Morbius into the. You know what I think? If the film does really well, they'll bring it in.
They'll introduce a different Morbius.
Maybe.
Because this motherfucker, it's not looking like it's going to be one of those Marvel
I don't know.
MCU movies. This motherfucker looks like it's going to be a dark-ass Batman.
I think it's gonna be better than Venom.
Yeah.
So here's
But, like,
my thing.
Venom, if you put them side by side, their trailers, Venom ain't dark. Morbius, dark.
That's true. Venom was more of a comedy. I think for Morbius and stuff, it calls. I'm gonna bring a call back to what I said last week, where if people love the person in the role and the movie does well, I think he'll be in the MCU.
Yeah.
It depends on how the movie does, though.
True.
If the movie does shit, he ain't gonna be in it. You just another multiverse, huh? Is the guy in the Breckenridge shirt taken? No, I'm single.
What do you think this is? Fucking Tinder?
Could be if you wanted it to. Sub to my channel. We'll see what happens.
He's talking about his OnlyFans.
No, I'm talking about this channel. Sub to this channel on Twitch Prime. We'll see what happens.
What's up, baby? Take me to dinner.
Yeah. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Jesus Christ.
You could also have a situation where Morbius movie does well. Want to use
Then you'd have a big debacle.
As per fucking use. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if it does if it does
Fuck
well,
Edward Norton.
I don't feel like it's going to be the same Morbius that we're going to get in this film.
Maybe.
In essence.
Maybe.
In essence.
I don't
Like
know.
it's not going to be this fucking dark ass part of this. It's going to be a different fucking actor. Still Morbius, same situation, same shit that he dealt with, but it's not going to be this dark.
I think it'll be
film.
interesting to see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
I think DC didn't work out for Leto very well. And I think it's because Leto just, I don't want to, because it sounds really insensitive if I say, I think Leto tries too hard. But I think he gets too into the role and it gets a little bit embellished and fleshed out in a sense. So I think this role for him, from what I've seen from the trailer, I think it's more suited for him. When I see Leto, I can, as fucking shitty as this sounds, Leto looks like a fucking vampire to me.
Oh, yeah,
And
sure.
He
I
looks
think-
like a Morbius.
Right, exactly.
Did you ever
And
see The Little Things with him?
I don't think I ever
It's
have.
him and fucking Denzel.
Oh, wow.
Bro, fire movie. This was after fucking his dick rolling Suicide Squad.
Is that
he
when
still has
Denzel's
the
a
fucking
cop?
he still has
I've
the
seen
fucking
that.
long hair.
I've seen that.
Phenomenal film.
Leto killing people in that?
He wasn't. No, he was just fucking with him.
Oh, yeah. And Denzel's an old retired cop.
No, he's still a cop. He's just in a different county. And he keeps having like dreams and nightmares about this specific case that never went solved, and he
Jake
goes back.
Gyllenhaal in that?
I don't remember the other.
I'm pretty sure when
actors.
in the beginning of that film, Denzel goes to the other county, and I'm pretty sure that he walks in the building, and Jake Gyllenhaal's like a cop that like is really like, gun ho on everything or something. I'm pretty sure.
Came out this fucking year.
Yeah. It was on HBO, right?
Denzel, Remy Malik. Not
Remy
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Malik.
Not
Yeah,
Jake
that's
Gyllenhaal,
it.
Remy Malik.
That's
Talk about another fucking good actor.
that is
Good
another good
gravy.
actor. Yeah, but I have seen that film, and that film is fucking awesome.
It was
Yeah, that
fan-fucking-tastic.
film is great. Yeah. That's the film where people asked Denzel, what was it like working with Leto? And Denzel said, I never said 2 words to him. He said, Denzel said he was so into the role, I didn't even want to talk to him. He was like, I don't like that shit. Yeah. And like Leto would like try and talk to him, and Denzel would be like, I'm good, man. Yeah,
That's him though.
True.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do?
He was
Main actor in my favorite movie, Requiem for a Dream.
he was booking Eli too, right?
Denzel?
Yeah. Okay. Fucking love that one. Too.
Yeah, I mean, Leto's been good in shit before. I mean, he's fantastic in Psycho. Or American Psycho. He's fantastic in Fight Club.
He's fantastic in 30 Seconds to Mars music videos.
No, 30 Seconds to Mars is shit band.
The music videos.
Acting.
He is acting in his own videos as well as his twin brother.
Of course he is. Of course, Jared
as
Leto
well as
is.
his twin brother.
Is in the band.
No, in the music video.
Oh,
So like when you're looking at him, it's not like a mirrored thing. It's literally his fucking brother. He has a twin brother.
meta.
It's just funny.
So meta.
It's just funny. I mean, this was also
Fucking Jared Leto is a fucking weirdo, dude.
12 years ago, 15 years ago, whenever that fucking
Like I
music
said,
video
Yo
came
is
out.
literally a vampire.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool if we saw Morbius in a cameo appearance in the Blade movie. That would be cool.
That would be dope.
I could see that happening.
Yes.
That's where I was getting as
Yeah.
far as like how they could introduce that.
I just want him.
But are all vampires the same vampire?
Just want him to be.
Just put him in the fucking originals if he
Spider-Man.
looks like a goddamn vampire.
Want him to be in.
Put him in
Spider-Man,
Vampire
though.
Diaries.
Yeah. Cool.
He's the next leader in fucking what's that vampire movie? Twilight.
Jesus. Oh, dude. Real quick before we move on to something else, dude. They played a new Batman trailer at Far From Home or No Way Home.
Mhm.
Bro, I cannot fucking wait to watch that
think
movie.
It's gonna be good.
So fucking
It's gonna be
good.
great.
Dude. They
I
showed
love
a
the
new
scars
scene.
on Penguin's face.
You remember that new scene that they showed in that trailer?
That's why I said like that wasn't in it.
Yeah, he
Dude, he's
he
walking
looked
through
over
a
at me.
hallway with 2 fucking machine guns getting shot at him.
Bro,
and it's just
bro, he's walking towards thugs and they have
In a hallway.
automatics. They're spraying him and he's just walking towards them. It is so fucking good, dude.
It's so funny because his entire fucking mouth is exposed. Shoot him in the mouth. He's dead. There's your fucking problem
That's
solved.
true.
Don't do it though. Don't
true.
because I like Batman. Easy. Dead.
One thing that I can't wait to see in that film, it's not even Rob as Batman, but I am excited to see
I
that.
am.
But
I
I am
stoked.
so excited. Even if it's not for that much, I really need to see Cobblepot. I'm so.
I mean, we are.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but
he's
I'm
also
saying
not Danny DeVito.
the way that Colin Farrell is portraying Cobblepot
Dude.
is so interesting.
Holy shit!
Dude, it
Yeah,
doesn't even look like him.
I know.
doesn't even look like Colin Farrell at all.
It doesn't even look like him. It looks like fucking somebody else.
It looks like a fucked up Wilson Fisk.
Yeah. The only thing that I wish that they had added to him for his prosthetics and stuff is I just need that monocle. I just want one.
Yeah.
I just
It
one
might come
scene
out.
of it.
He don't need it while he's driving.
That's facts. Maybe we'll. Yeah. Maybe we'll get. But even in the trailer, like they
Got
have
him.
they have a line where I guess Wilson Fisk. I guess
welcome.
Cobblepot blows something up and it looks like the Batmobile explodes. And he
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the way he says, I got you. I was like, I can't wait to see this fucking film.
Yeah.
At the same time, I saw that scene and I'm like, spoiling shit. What are you doing? I don't
Well,
know that he's.
I know. Well, I mean, you see the Batmobile fucking drive
No,
out.
I understand.
That
but,
fucking
like,
Batmobile
there
is
a
fire, by the
conflict
way.
Between them already.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've seen other scenes with him in there, and you're just like,
Is he
it's
mayor?
Some dude, like, what's
Yeah,
he doing?
yeah.
Not like, oh, this is an antagonist.
You know what I think will happen? I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to make a prediction. That's going to be in the beginning, first 30 minutes of the film. Cobblepot's going to be the first dude that Batman takes down.
How can you take him down already?
I don't know.
I don't think that's. Brand of.
I don't think Cobblepot's going to be in the film the whole time.
No,
I think
I'm not saying the whole time.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have the Riddler too.
it's dominantly going to be.
That's going to be your main villain.
Yeah, but I think Batman's gonna take down Cobblepot. It's gonna make Riddler go, well, now I want to fucking take him down. Because
okay, actually,
because
yeah,
because maybe Riddler wants to take down Cobblepot.
well, the Riddler, from what I've seen in the trailers and whatnot, Riddler is very opposed to the corruption
Correct.
happening in the.
Correct.
He might see the takedown of a public figure.
And try and do it himself. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Hey, I was wrong about Matt Murdock for a little bit, but hey,
A little bit.
a little bit, but
A couple phases early.
yeah. more like 10 years early.
Yeah.
That's where I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Dude, I just didn't think that was like possible. I didn't think that they were gonna do that. Fucking crazy. Yeah. So that was it. Was such a good movie, man. Spider-Man can't recommend it enough. Please go out and watch that shit. It is so.
Let us know what you fucking thought of it too.
It's so good.
It was very, very fucking good.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we have to report on that. I know we spent like literally
An
an hour and 30 minutes talking
nope,
about the
it's been
fucking
more.
film, but I
It's
mean, we're
almost
just
been-
Spider-Man nerds, man, and
So,
we
I
even
was
said
saying, no,
last
it's almost
week
been 2 hours.
we
We
yeah
can speak on Marvel and DC for
years. We could be
days,
here for years.
So,
yeah,
I mean, do it. Go fucking watch that shit. Fantastic.
I need to grab my juice really quick. Can we bring up that trailer while I do that real fast? That would be greatly appreciated. We are gonna load up the Halo Infinite trailer. We're gonna watch some shit, and then you know and then we'll end it. Running a little long today, but all good. We love you guys, and we have some
Good thing the Ravens game's at 4.
facts. Give me 1 second here, guys. I will be right back.
Jesus Christ. Well, hurry up. What the hell kind of ad is this?
TikTok.
Oh
Spider-Man.
my God. Hello, Painter. There was a dog in a Spider-Man outfit, by the way.
Yep.
I loved that. I loved that.
We're gonna wait for.
Yes. So we're just gonna leave it. Gonna leave a black screen up while Tyler takes it and gets the juice.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna take a short fucking 30-second guy right here.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry, everybody. I had to grab juice for my vape, and I'm not gonna lie, my butthole exploded.
Again, my bad. I forgot to click that off. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the Halo Infinite trailer. This is from the Game Awards from 2 weeks ago. Me and Stone had so much fucking shit to cover in the past couple of weeks that we just didn't have time for it last
We're
week.
not gonna do a 4-hour fucking episode.
Yeah, no, we just
not
don't
like
have time.
not like our first fucking episode we ever.
I mean,
did.
if we were getting drunk and shit, then yeah, but I'll be down to drink a little bit on the podcast, like in the future.
Yeah.
Why not?
Maybe when it gets to like 12 o'clock. I'm not trying to drink again at 10:30 in the morning.
I feel that. I don't blame you on that one, good buddy.
We were in
all right.
shambles those days.
Yeah, we were
Yeesh.
literally dog shit those days.
We were not good human beings.
Yeah, I love drinking an entire liter of vodka and then going to the bar after that.
to watch the football
yeah.
game.
Not a good idea. Would not recommend. Go
10
ahead
out of
and
10,
roll
do
that Halo Infinite.
Halo TV series. Let's go. Game Awards 2021.
Can't wait.
Paramount Plus. Nice,
original.
dude. I need another fucking subscription.
Fuck me. Do you?
Well, my mom's got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me. I forgot to give my mom my Disney Plus login. Fuck.
I think
I
she'll
gotta
be
do
okay.
that.
Hell yeah.
This looks interesting. Huh. The HDMI is still a little fucky. I think it might
Yeah.
just be my TV.
Just a little
Or it's
bit.
the computer.
I don't know. It's like splitting them.
It does that sometimes. It's probably just my computer just being fucking weird. But this looks awesome. I'm not going to lie. I think that this looks really cool. I like that you see a bunch of different looking Spartans and shit. Very, very cool. And you know, I'm very interested to see what's going on with that.
Oh, yeah.
However, I don't want to get Paramount Plus.
No.
I already have HBO and Netflix and Disney Plus, and I'm not getting your shitty fucking sub service. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Another
I will
one.
find it online. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it. I can't.
That's the one problem. Now, so many.
There's so
when Netflix
many.
Came out, it's like
So
it's the,
many.
You know, the substitution for cable. You don't have to pay. And now look at gone.
Well, I-
Hulu, Disney, HBO.
that's another one
Showtime.
I fucking got. I got Hulu too.
ABC.
Jesus. Yeah. So this is the thing.
Fucking hell.
Is yes, it is like the price of cable now, but you got to pick and choose what you want to see. I mean, it's
And unfortunately, there's good things on every single one of them.
because money, because contracts and all that type of shit. Like with Paramount Plus, you know, they even got new South Park episodes on Paramount Plus.
I think they're also
Paramount
doing
Plus
live
helped with me
sports.
making that at the Cartoon Network.
How dare you give them a free plug? How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Paramount Plus. No, it looks like Halo, the TV series, which, you know, as a Halo fan and stuff like that,
Gonna feel
I've been
Mando-esque.
really waiting for this for a long time. Originally, Peter Jackson was supposed to make a film about Halo back in the day, and he never got the funding for it. So
Fucking losers.
yeah, so I just don't think people believed in the project back then. And now that they see that people actually give a fuck about Halo,
And
it's
the
like
technology differences.
right, exactly.
Woo!
That they
Buddy.
They had the stigma of video game movies.
Right.
They, were always
They don't work.
They were always
Mm-hmm.
shit.
yeah, 100%. So I think when I see this looks really good, I want to check it out. I want to see it. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm not going out of my way to buy Paramount Plus for one fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. I
Well, then
just
you can
can't.
come over and watch it.
I will.
I know they have
I
live
will.
sports, but Ty, you don't really watch live sports, so
I watch the
Yeah.
Ravens. I watch Ravens.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like I don't you know, when it comes to sports, I'm like I care about what my team is doing, nothing else.
yeah.
Care about. So, but yeah, with the Halo shit, I'll figure it out some way. I'll watch some sort of episode, whatever the fuck. We'll
figure
report
it
on
out.
it. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, the sub-service shit. I'm like, bro, I
don't
it's so much. And how much is Paramount Plus? Do we know?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know either. You want to look that up real
Say
quick,
between
Stone?
7 and 12.
I mean, if it's $7, I'll get it.
Well, that's
When you
remember,
get
like,
into
when
the
Disney Plus came
teens-
out, that was
That was $7.
yeah. So is it still 7?
I think they raised it by $1. I think it's $8, or it's either 7 or 10. I forget.
But that's generally like Netflix did it and all.
Mhm.
It generally happens. It's,
It's $10 a month.
$10.
That's not that bad. To be honest, that's really not that bad.
Well, the
you know,
ad-supported one is $4.99, so you'll still get
that's
ads.
a bet. I would
You'll still have ads.
play your ads. Play your ads. $5. Play your ads. I don't care.
It's not-
$5
That's
for
the same
ads
thing.
is nothing.
It's the same thing Hulu does.
That's dope. Okay,
Hulu has
You get Paramount
ads.
Plus now?
I probably will. to
Hulu,
be
Hulu
honest,
has ads when you get the lower tier, and then they still make their money off of their ads. I mean,
do we got a release date for Halo? Do we know?
It just says streaming 2022.
Okay, so all right. So in 2022, I'll spend the $5. I'll get Paramount Plus. Well, I'll watch it.
And then I'll cancel the subscription.
Yeah,
That's how you could do it too. That's kind of how I did Disney Plus was with
cancel sub. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Is like
Those
that's probably
bundles
what I'll do.
though. Those bundles sometimes are fucking primo. Sometimes they'll have like a
with
Disney
like
Plus.
Disney, Hulu,
They had
and NFL.
They had the NFL Network, and then and Hulu.
It was like $20.
Boom, dude.
$20 for
how
3 of them.
Simple is that?
Yeah.
Very.
And
I still think you got the bottom tier Hulu with the ads. Fucking cares, dude.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean,
you're
that's,
getting NFL Network.
Yeah, which I mean, that's huge. That's huge.
And how long until it's all one conglomerate where you pick and choose?
It already is.
Well, it is, but it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Probably
you
on-
use your bundle of Netflix and Hulu.
Honestly, you're probably 3 years away from that. Yeah.
A couple board of directors go, hey, we could make some.
Well, things like Netflix and HBO Max are included with Xfinity now.
Right.
Where it's like if you get new Xfinity service, you get those for free.
It was
And
the same with
For how long?
T-Mobile did that
I think
thing
it's like
too.
6 months.
T-Mobile did the thing where you get Netflix for a fucking year.
That's crazy. That's a pretty good deal, man.
I mean, that's over $100 that you don't have to spend a year. But that's
Yeah.
also another $100 you can put towards your phone plan.
See, but here's the thing: if Netflix did that, I'd be interested to see if they do the $17.99 one where you can watch it in 4K, or are they gonna do the I think it's like $12 one where you watch shit in 1080p.
I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
For
where
T-Mobile, at
we're
least.
getting into a weird web of things where companies are going, oh, they want to watch this in Blu-ray, let's charge them $1 or $2 more. Like, you know what I mean?
And,
I'm
so
like,
easy
fuck
for somebody to be like, oh, $1? Done.
Your 4K video is going to require more bandwidth. It also has to be accounted for.
You're right, but I'm going to combat that with they had it in 4K streaming 2 years ago. I could just put on Breaking Bad, play it in 4K on my TV, and it looked immaculate. Now I have to pay money to do that.
Right. So, yeah, somebody
It's
was like,
dumb.
wait a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with YouTube. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to be able to play YouTube and then turn my screen off.
I know.
Without having a premium subscription.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it was,
You love that feature? Let's
Yeah.
charge you for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which that and the no ads is.
Right. For somebody like me, I'm just like, fuck my life. I don't care. I'll just leave my phone screen up all day. I'll charge my phone.
Yeah, see, I'm listening to YouTube work and I'm like, I'm just saving my battery.
Yeah, I feel you.
That off.
Trust me, I feel you.
Plus my phone before this one, or 2 phones before this one, had the Galaxy S8. Now, you turn it on, and there is the screen of YouTube burned into the phone. Like, you have it on a blank screen, and you can see the like button, the dislike button.
Oh my God.
It's pretty funny, because
That's
that's how
funny.
long I had it on.
Yeah. That's funny as shit. Oh my God.
So, yeah, that was, like, not happening to
Yeah.
off my
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. I don't blame you. But yeah, so Halo Infinite, we'll see what's up with that. I'll spend the $5 and fucking get Paramount Plus. $5 is not bad at all. I mean, you tell me something like 13 or something, I'm like, fuck you.
Right.
I'm like, what?
It's not. I don't. Not worth it.
Yeah, $5 is like, what are you gonna run an ad or two in the middle of the episode? Who fucking cares?
One less cup
Give
of
a
coffee.
shit.
It'll probably be like the normal amount of ads.
Yeah, like Hulu.
To be honest.
Like Hulu runs an ad, I think, like after an episode.
Well,
Or something like that.
and some of them, if they're 30-minute episodes, they'll run 3 ads.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
So
It's-
what?
it's-
Like one every
so
15?
like if it's a TV show, you
10.
know how when you watch a TV show on Netflix, it'll like fade to black, and then usually on regular TV, an ad would play.
Right.
It's just
it's
like
just
that.
like that. Okay.
It's just like that.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean,
So, like,
dude,
I'm
$5.
still watching NCIS here and there, and every time it would go like a gray
You can tell
screen
where the commercial cuts would
because it
be.
always cuts to a gray screen, and then it's always a commercial.
Right.
But
right,
Netflix,
right. Yeah, that is one thing that I will give Netflix props on, where it's like they don't have any ads on there. Like you literally you pay them and you just watch their content. Like, but
yep, love it.
same thing with Disney as well. It's like
Yep.
unless you're on Hulu, because Disney owns Hulu. So, but yeah, half of it
Half
for
of
sure,
it.
for sure. Yeah, so in in that sense, we'll see what's happening with that. I'm interested to see what's going on. I'm actually interested to see if they're following like Halo 1 storyline and going through that, or are they doing something new, or I don't know.
That would be cool.
It'll be interesting to see what's up with that, but I think the Spartans and Master Chief all look great, and I think that it'll be cool to see what happens. I'm trying to see some core.
It looked good.
Yeah.
I'm not super versed in Halo lore.
Sure.
But the way it
Samesies.
looked, I was like,
It looks good. Yeah.
It's a good introduction for me because then I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
I wouldn't want to play the game.
Right.
But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
introducing me to the world. We'll see how it
That's
Imagine
why
they
I'm
did
like-
this kind of shit with Destiny.
Yeah.
How much
no.
CGI would there have to be? It would be nothing but CGI. You might as well just make it an animated film.
But if you
I would
do
love
practical,
an animated Destiny show.
That would be
I
crazy.
would love a practical sets and stuff.
That would be cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, focus on like focus on 3 Guardians. That would be sick.
Like,
A Hunter,
imagine
a Warlock, and a
A
Titan.
raid in a
Oh my
that
god.
would be so cool.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
Yep.
Dude, what? Bro, somebody hire us as writers, please. Jesus Christ. I mean, dude, yeah, that would, that would be insane. Especially if you got like funding. Oh
Especially if
my
you have
fucking
that.
God.
You always got one little joker of your fire team, right, for a raid.
Yeah,
You remember the Fogoth fight where you had to turn them around?
Yeah.
Then you got somebody like Chris Pratt back there like, hey, dickhead, over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed me. You can't see me. Oh, now you can see me again. Oh, no.
That would be cool as shit.
And
though,
now you're
man.
dead.
Like,
If they actually have downs in there too.
yeah.
And I'm down.
Yeah.
I need somebody to come
Yeah.
get me.
Or like,
I'm gonna
if-
die. I'm gonna die. Come get me. Oh.
like even something as silly as like each Guardian's ghost would have like a different voice would be so
Give me
cool.
at least one
So
Peter
cool.
Dinklebot.
I was gonna say,
Please, you have to.
Gotta
You would
be.
have to. You would have to.
If you didn't, but I think that that Destiny community would.
I really
be
liked
in-
Peter
I really
Dinklage as the
wanted
ghost.
a Destiny movie.
I know. I was gonna say I do. I
Give me honestly though.
there's
At the
enough
same time,
Grimoire lore that
me-
you could
give me
do
like a-
whatever you want.
give me a full fucking Icor, Ray, Shax, and Saladin Cade 6 background from D1.
Oh, that would
Like,
be cool.
give me their fucking backstories because their backstories in
That
the
would
lore
be
books
cool.
is fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me the fall.
Like showing.
give me the
that-
Golden Age. Give me the fall.
Yeah.
Give me fucking Bannerfall. Dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Give me the fucking Lord of the fucking
Saladin during Bannerfall would be insane.
right, dude.
That would be insane.
Give me the fucking Iron Lords.
Dude. Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. There's so much fucking lore that they could do that's so cool. Like,
And just
please.
scene-wise,
Their
you
their
can-
writers back when they were creating it. Oh, how much
know.
acid were you taking?
Yeah, I know.
Because take it
please give
again
me
and make a
some.
movie.
Yeah, please give me some. Let's speaking of video games, let's watch Tiny Tina's Wonderlands trailer cuz I really am excited about this game, to be honest. I'm buying this day one and I'm playing the absolute
Is this like a
dog
full release, like a $60 game?
shit. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tiny Tina, if you don't know, is from Borderlands.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters from Borderlands. Yeah. And this is like her domain. It's going to be fucking
Bunker.
dope.
Does that say Bunker and Badasses? Oh, unicorn. Whoa. All right. Was that Curious Jack?
Are you talking about Handsome Jack?
Handsome Jack, not Curious Jack.
It looked very reminiscent of him.
Whoa, go
It
shit.
is cool. Okay, so you don't customize your characters in this. Like, you can't make your own. You are a set of
Yeah.
people, which is interesting.
That's cool. I don't mind it.
Whoa, dude!
Hell yeah.
The fucking, he's from Borderlands 1.
Yep.
It looks like there's a lot of fucking characters,
Holy
though.
characters. For the queen. Oh, grapple gun. Whoa, that figurine was dope as fuck.
Interesting.
There's your first farmable boss.
Yep,
Ty. We got to make a video on it.
Yep. I showed Ron that clip the other day.
Jesus Christ. Did he ever play Borderlands?
No, he actually,
Oh my
after watching
gosh.
our clip and stuff, he was like, dude, I honestly would be really down to play Borderlands. I was like, we used to play.
Is that Cheeto?
Yeah.
It was a cheese puff. What? This shit looks very, very fucking interesting.
It looks very Borderlands,
Yes.
which I like.
I love it.
And there's Tiny Tina. And I think that it's going to be formatted more like, you know, like raids and Destiny Strikes
Yeah,
and
that'd be
shit
cool.
like that, which would be awesome.
I'm about it.
I want it. I can't wait to play it. This is the type of game that I hope that has enough content on release to satisfy for a long time.
Especially us.
Yeah, because me and
March
Stone
25th.
Me and Stone are notorious for buying like a Borderlands game, beating it in 3 days, and then just getting to God tier level in a Borderlands within like a week, and then we stop playing it because we get bored because we're just killing everything.
Farm. Okay, I'm over it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens in this one. I'm excited for it. I
You can
love
pre-purchase
Borderlands.
already.
Yeah, pre-order,
Fucking 3 months
pre-purchase,
out.
whatever you want. But March of 2022 is coming up quick. Before you know it, it'll be here.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Christmas next fucking week.
Yeah. This week.
Or this week. This week. Which is interesting. You know, but I like that game. I think it looks dope. I'm excited about it. I think it has a lot of potential. Speaking of a lot of potential, I see what's next on the board there, and man, I'm really pulling for this next one. We got a trailer here for the new Sonic Frontiers game, which is a open world 3D adventure. I'm really, really hoping that this Sonic game is going to be good because they have not been good for a long fucking time.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. Long time. I think
An open world one's going to be really fun.
I
Be really
hope
exciting.
so.
It's going to be really exciting.
Sonic music is always clutch too. Really cool graphics so far.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
This is going to be fun.
I think it
It's
will
going to be a fun
too.
little lounge game, to be honest.
Dude, it honestly looks really clean. I mean,
It's
the water
fucking
looks
beautiful.
really good. Damn. I'm interested to play. I don't know what this is going to be out on though. Like, is it going to be on Switch only?
I don't know.
It might be a Switch exclusive. I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Oh my God, let's go.
There we
Fucking
go. And it's
everything.
on PC as well. That's huge. Holiday of 2022.
Which
That is-
holiday?
oh my God. What
Wasn't
the
ready for
fuck
that.
is that? Bro.
Which holiday?
I'm assuming
I'm assuming,
next holiday.
yeah. Old Spice and The Witcher.
Dude, damn. So
Let's go.
with that being said, Sonic, Sonic 2, the film, looks incredible. And I think because Sonic is getting so much hype behind it with the films being
Yes.
done, it might give them enough money to format a game that is really good. And maybe we'll see future 3D open world adventure games from Sonic like this because it works for Mario. It works for Zelda or Link in Legend of Zelda games. It might work for Sonic, man. I don't know.
The first film was fucking fantastic, so
Yeah.
the second one's going to be good too.
I'm waiting for a fucking Metroid Prime again. I want
that'd be
another
cool.
Metroid Prime, but I'll never get it. I will never get it. They revealed the new Metroid this year, and I thought it was Metroid Prime, and I was like, what the fuck is this side-scrolling bullshit? I don't care about this shit. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so it's a new Metroid. I forget what it's called. because I didn't care about it, but it was for Switch, and it was Metroidvania type, where it's just side scrolling, shit like that. And I was like, dude, just make a Metroid Prime.
I didn't play anything past Prime.
Okay.
But I loved that.
I love that
played it
game too.
multiple times.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Ridley, playing Meta Ridley in that, like playing against Meta Ridley was horrifying. The Metroids were fucking scary. And whatever the little like blue like echo thingies, like remember what I'm talking about? They were like fucking teleport around. You had to fucking shoot them and shit.
What I loved about the game was the multiple, and then the multiple visors.
Yes.
And having to use a conjunction, what do I get out of this situation? And
1000%. Yeah, you that was like true innovation on every type of item you could get in that game. Like everything that you got in that game was utilized in combat, and it was made to be like innovative. It was like, if you want to fucking take down this guy like this, take it down.
Now, I never thought about this until just now, but imagine how much work it took to render all of those different visors.
Oh, I know.
All of the assets have to be thermal, X-ray.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And for them to do it back then, they killed it.
I mean, yeah, that game came out on fucking GameCube. It was a release title for GameCube. Yeah. The game was awesome, dude. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why we still talk about it. Same thing with like Resident Evil 4. It's like
That's kind of where I was like wondering with this trailer. You're saying that new game's going to be open world, the Sonic game.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
How much of the environment is tractable? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it just an open world set piece, kind of roll around, or can you trails and buildings you can?
Are there ramps that we can fucking make?
Run up and
I was kind of
everything.
looking in the trailer like, oh, there's a spiral building. Can
I
you
saw that.
roll
Yeah,
all the way up
yeah,
it? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying- and I hope
Yeah,
they do that.
I hope they do too.
I was
Like,
looking at it as well, and there's little islands.
Mhm.
How the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you
it's
gonna
like,
get to them?
yeah, right.
You're gonna hit
Go and
one
make yourself a little fucking ramp.
spring. You're gonna hit
Right,
a spring,
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
fly over there,
Yeah, and
you're
you'll
gonna
fly
hit
over to the
the
next island.
water.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, I think it has a lot of potential, because if it did have things like that in it, I think it would do really good. But I don't know. It's a catch-22 because Sonic games have been really trashed the past
But this is
couple
going to
of
be
years.
a lot different
Trash.
because it's an open world. It's not just a platform, spinny, jumpy, springy thing.
Yeah, it's not linear.
Yep.
It-
So who is this game marketed? This more like a whatever, Y7 or young child's game where it's not going to be too complex.
I think it'll be like rated teen and formatted for people who are in their early teens. Yeah, I think what they're trying to accomplish, in the sense of it being a good game per se, would be like a Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where that game, we brought it up last week, we brought it up right now, it's the pinnacle of Sonic games. It is the best Sonic game that's ever come out in a long time. And I think they're trying to get more in that route of being like, let's tell a fucking story. Like,
if they do that and they keep the same kind of control patterns that they for battle and make that open world, yeah, I'm all for it.
me too.
Because it's like it wasn't open world, but it wasn't platformer or side scroller. You know what I mean? You could go X, Y, and Z moving around.
It was linear, but there were different, kind of like how Uncharted is linear, where there are 30 different routes to get to one point. You just pick whatever route you want to go down.
Right.
And that's also another reason why I liked Sonic Adventure Battle, was like you could find little secrets and different passageways and Chaos Emeralds and stuff like that. If you went other ways, it rewarded you for doing that, for exploring. And I think that in this one, I hope that is the way that they're going to try and approach this game in general, is that, I think Mario Odyssey type of thing, where it's like, it's going to be like, we need to give the viewer things to do on the map. We need to, like, little side type shit, and we need to let that coincide with the main point of where you're trying to get in the game for Sonic. So we'll see what happens, but I really want it to do good. Like I'm a Sonic fan, and I haven't played a Sonic game that was enjoyable in a long fucking time, and I'd love to sit down with a new 3D open world.
I don't think I've played a Sonic game since I had a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, and that just speaks a testament to where Sega is kind of taken Sonic in a nutshell, where it's like, you've put him in this corner where it's kind of like a mulligan, like right now, and they're, especially with the movies, they're Sonic is starting to get out of that corner and be like, no, I am relevant, I am here, and we're trying to hone in on the formula right now.
Of course.
So Sonic, I think right now is still in the refinement process for the IP, as in Sonic in general. Like, I think they're doing a fantastic job with the IP in the movies, getting kids and adults who grew up with Sonic excited about Sonic again. Where it's like, this is the perfect time to showcase a new game because you're going to want to see the film next year. And the game's going to come out next year anyway, so maybe by holiday. So you'll see the second film, go, man, I love that fucking Sonic film, I'm going to get this game. Like, where it's like things like that, where I think people in a boardroom are probably thinking about that kind of shit, being like, guys, we need a new Sonic game. Everybody likes Sonic again. Like,
We're not just going to have them do...
Right, exactly, 1,000%, 1,000%, because that's the way it's been for a while, and we're not gonna have them just be a feature in Smash, like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, that's cool as fuck, but at the same time, it's like
nostalgia cookie.
Right, exactly, yeah, and it's like, I want to see Sonic succeed, man. Those old IPs that were around in the early 90s, is like, to see them now and seeing them succeed in a new realm of things like Mario, seeing him succeed in all of those different IPs, all of them get played and all that shit. It's very cool and it's very interesting to me. And I want old companies like that. Like, I would love another Earthbound.
Oh, yeah.
We're never going to get that, though. Nobody knows.
Don't say never.
Well, but nobody knows who the fuck Ness is. Nobody cares.
You don't need to know who Ness is.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Some people do know who Ness is, especially from...
He can fire.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if you made a Earthbound movie...
That would be, oh my god.
Make a game right after,
that would be cool as fuck. See, yeah, that would be cool.
It's totally possible.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm pulling for Sonic. I think we all are here. I want Sonic to succeed. This other trailer, I have not the slightest clue what the fuck that is, to be honest. You can go ahead and click on it, but one of our homies, Jordan, put this in our group chat, and I don't know if it's like a scary game or what the fuck's going on, but I know for a fact that it's it's here. So we're gonna watch this trailer.
Nightingale. This is from the Game Awards too.
Indeed. It is definitely horror vibes. What the fucking balls? What is that thing? Whoa! That thing's got tits? What the fuck? What, dude? What? Hello? Somebody call King Kong. We have a kaiju.
Huh.
What? Oh, it's first person?
The shiny axe?
Very interesting.
Whoa, I like that. What the hell? Big ass elk was that?
I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay, so she goes through portals into new worlds and makes weapons.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a cool ass gun.
That was a sexy ass revolver.
Oh, I get it. This is like Valheim. This is Valheim in first person. I get it now. and you get guns, and everybody tries to kill your fucking base. Holy fuck. Okay. What the? Excuse me. Okay.
You know how long I took to create that?
Yeah.
Oh
for
my
real.
god. Yeah.
Dude, this looks pretty fucking cool. You go in another portal, and it's a whole new fucking world. And there's all the homies. There's me, Bolt, Kyle, Jordan.
On your left.
Yeah. On your left.
Don't fucking say
This
it
looks
again.
cool. Yeah, we're not gonna beat that one.
Not on the first
That looks
attempt.
interesting. That
I
looks
like how
interesting.
the L is a fucking
Sign up
X.
at playnightingale.com. I am going to do that today. That looks very interesting. What do you think about that, Stone? You're
Well,
not
different.
you're not into those type of games as much as like me and Jordan and everybody.
I mean, I was into fucking Valheim. We just stopped playing it. I
mean,
wasn't gonna play that by myself.
yeah, I'm always down to go back to play Valheim, to be honest, but
No
Jordan
interest.
doesn't want to.
No interest anymore.
I still got interest in it. It's fun. It's still a cool game. It's just hard. It's just a fucking massively hard game. Oh yeah, we got the Fantastic Beasts trailer and shit we can watch too.
This is gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
Unfortunately, I couldn't take my eyes off of it, and I watched it.
That's understandable. Jude Law as Dumbledore is awesome. Jude Law as Dumbledore is just such a treat.
All right, this is the new Fantastic Beasts trailer. The secrets of Dumbledore. Everybody knows he's a little secretive. And there's fucking oh shit, what was his brother's fucking name?
I forget, to be honest. I was
Aberforth. There it is.
wow, dude.
And he's got that motherfucker's got the goddamn Elder Wand. This looks
is gonna
really
be cool.
fucking good, dude. Did you watch the first two?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
With
that
Colin
they
Farrell?
Mads Mikkelsen is the new.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because of all the controversy with Johnny Depp.
A muggle. I love him as an actor, bro. Did you ever watch Mousetrap?
Now this makes. What is happening?
What's happening?
I
there?
need you to rewind that. I need you to rewind that because I'm very confused now. I'm
Well,
very
he's
confused.
been in. He was in the other two as well.
He was.
It's almost like giving a
Hold on, wait. I need to hear this.
They need all the help they can get, so they give him a wand.
What?
I guess.
How does
I was
that?
supposed to say, how does it work?
It doesn't. What?
Until it does.
It-
It's a magic
Well, I
missile.
mean,
No,
It's a magic missile.
no.
big old scorpion.
Oh, that's cool. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
For the world.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, dude. No, 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 no. This looks so good, though.
It looks fucking great. Room of requirement. Yee. He would have been Hufflepuff.
Okay.
I know. I know.
I'm not gonna lie. That pissed me off. I don't know
What
how
doesn't?
I feel about that. Well,
It's War of the Worlds, dude.
It's not what
he knows.
doesn't. It's you completely just change the entire fucking ethos of Harry Potter. Is what you
Everybody,
did.
I mean,
even
we haven't seen it yet, so we don't know.
even
necessarily
full
what's-
Muggles
They
get
just
a fucking
Trinity that
chance to have.
motherfucker, bro. They just gave that motherfucker power. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Not everybody can be a Jedi, you motherfuckers. It's a special thing. You can't give a Muggle a wand because then it's just a stick.
Muggles have no midichlorians, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, listen. Everything else looks incredible in the film. It looks really good.
Visually
I'm
stunning,
not.
for sure.
As soon as he had it, I was like, what?
I don't understand that.
I did. I was also questioning. I was like, what is he gonna do
Can
with
somebody answer this for me? Because I'm going to clip this
He's
off
one-
and put it on TikTok. Can
he's
you
one
please
person-
tell me what is going on here? This Muggle has a wand and he can cast spells? There's a frame in
Yeah.
there where he's doing magic.
Maybe.
Well,
No.
He was
Bring it
actually
back up.
trying
Bring
to.
that shit back up.
It was
Bring
about
that shit
to.
back
I
up.
know exactly what
This
you're
is
talking about.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What, everybody can be a fucking wizard now too? What, I can Expelliarmus out of my fucking ass? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I need to. We gotta break this. It's coming up. We
It
gotta
looks
break
like he's
this up.
trying to do one. I don't know if it actually fucking happens.
Yeah, we gotta dissect this because this is. I'm very confused, and I'm gonna watch the movie. I'm excited, but this part looks dope.
Think it's
Come
gonna
on,
be?
man,
You think
show
it's gonna
me-
be in 3D?
I hope so. That would be cool. I would love to see.
That'd be
this.
Some
fucking
nice
fire.
shots. All right,
He wasn't doing anything.
Right. That's where
Dude, it looks like he.
no, he's just raising
Yeah,
it. There's
you're
stuff going
right.
on.
Fuck.
I don't know if he's gonna even. This might just be like a positive reinforcement type thing, where it might feel like he's gonna
Are they
be able.
tricking him to think you're really magical, and then behind the scenes they're really
Gotcha,
not.
bitch.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
I mean, it could be a diversion.
dude.
that
you
could
never
be-
know.
that's
You know
what
what I
they're
think?
setting them up to
You
get
know what I-
captured or something.
You, I'm gonna make a prediction.
Hot take.
Hot take. Here's what I think is gonna happen.
Oh my god.
God damn it! This motherfucking camera, bro.
Fuck
Locking it
this.
did not help.
Yeah.
Fuck the zoom.
Fuck this shit.
Back to that.
I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna say Dumbledore's gonna disguise the Elder Wand as that, and he's gonna give it to the Muggle because no one's gonna expect it.
Right, that's good.
And that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Well, also, I mean,
I'm sorry, but it is.
How's anybody? I don't know.
That's if Dumbledore gets that wand from him at this particular.
Oh, he
scene.
will.
At
He
this
will.
particular
you
scene.
mean from Grindelwald.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, of
I think he
course.
does. He has to.
And
He
the
finesses
significance
Grindelwald.
Of Dumbledore wanted you to have this,
Right.
and it's this crooked ass fucking wand.
Well, and it's like Dumbledore might not want to use it right now because it tempts him into becoming like super powerful and all that type of shit. So he's gonna give it to the Muggle because the Muggle can't even fucking use it.
Right. Well, yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, yeah.
I hate that. I'm sorry. I hate it.
That seems to me at least a little bit of a
It's
good plan.
it's
though.
a logical plot,
And that's what Dumbledore is. He's logical.
It's like hide it in plain sight.
dude. All right, let me know in the chat if you guys in the TikTok, whatever the fuck. Like, do you guys think that that's gonna happen? What do you guys think? Is this guy using magic? Is he using magic? I don't know.
No.
You don't think
I'm
he
gonna
is?
say- I'm gonna
You don't
say
think
no.
he is?
He's already privy to the fucking world of magic. They didn't have to use a fucking obliviate spell on him. So he's here for it.
Yeah, I know, but he can't
here for it.
use
He's-
magic.
He's personally
He can't
he's
use it.
playing a role. I'm not saying he's using magic.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't understand. I don't know.
Did you hear hide it in plain sight?
Yeah.
could-
No. I get
It could
that.
potentially be that.
I just don't.
I'm just
like
going
that
off of
plot.
your
I don't
prediction.
like that plot.
I don't either. I'm just going off of your prediction.
Fuck, man. I really don't want him to. Dude, if he casts a spell, I'm gonna be pissed, and I'm gonna fucking go.
So you'd rather have him be holding this and not actually use.
Yes, I'd rather it be a
just
tropey ass
stand there
dumb
with it.
plot. I'd rather it be.
That's the thing. Is
Leave it in your
if
fucking
it's so-
pocket, dude.
If it's so useless to him, why is it constantly out and being wasted? That brings up the question. Unless these are just specific scenes for the trailer to make us go, oh, is he magical?
Yeah, right. I think that's plausible
and at
too.
the same time, in the stories for the Deathly Hallows, they are 3 wizards that get those 3 pieces.
Yeah,
right?
you're talking.
So,
yeah.
I'm just saying. Well, the Elder Wand is one of the Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Right. I'm fucking.
I think
He
that
better not fucking be able to use it.
That's
Agreed.
I agree.
He
with
better
you.
not be able to use it.
Ruin everything if that's the case.
That the entire ethos of Harry Potter hangs on the brim of that
The wand
motherfucker's shoulders.
chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
apparently not. Apparently Dumbledore chooses it for you.
Dumbledore
Or he's
chooses
just
the
trying to
wizard.
find a spot to fucking have it lay low.
Right. Yeah, well, and I
So-
think that what we just said, like that plot premise, I think that works for this film.
I don't think
I
he's
just
going
don't
to use
like
this.
it.
How-
I don't think he's going to use it because
You can't.
that,
All right, here.
and even if for some reason it casted a spell, he doesn't know what the fuck to say. He
Right.
doesn't know what to
He's a
do.
muggle.
So what's that going to do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Why does he have it? Put it in his pocket.
Here's a counter to the plain sight thing. You can do one better. Why not do the same thing with the wand that you did with Philosopher's Stone, Mirror of Erised? Place it in there. Only somebody who wants it, but not to
use it.
there
can
you
get
go.
it.
Yeah.
Done,
I mean,
you know?
dude,
Because
I-
that mirror's not gone. This is all
You know,
pre-
you know,
Right,
you know
yeah.
why shit like this happens? It's
because we don't want it to.
It's because you know the.
can't I use it? I'm
Well,
special.
No,
Fuck
it's,
you. No, you're not.
It's because
Less
the.
everybody's-
It's because
you, no, you're
the J.K. Rowling is a fucking shitty fucking writer. I'm sorry, but she is. She sucks at fucking ending things. She puts too much in, so there's too many plot holes, and then by the end you go, well, none of this makes any fucking sense because you contradicted yourself halfway through this shit. If Harry Potter is a fucking Horcrux, why isn't he dead? Why doesn't he just fucking kill himself then? I mean, then Voldemort would end. So, don't understand. But at the end of the day, it's like this type of shit happens because she fucking blows dick at writing shit. I'm sorry, but she does. And then you have things like this, and and that's what I'm saying. If he casts a spell, I'm never watching a Harry Potter again. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. Why would I waste my time, dude? You just fucking Last Jedi'd me. And I'm not saying that that's happening now. I'm saying if that
If he
motherfucker says stupefy and it fucking knocks someone back, I'm leaving the theater. I'm gone. I'm sorry. What's the point of calling someone a fucking muggle or a mudblood then? If mudbloods can just fucking beep, cool, whatever.
Well, Hermione's a mudblood.
Well, yeah, but all right, more so muggle. More so a muggle. Like
Full muggle, no fucking magical tendencies, no fucking Hogwarts letter that you're being accepted, no training,
no
no
owl,
years
no
of this,
nothing.
no fucking nothing.
Nothing, no scar.
And you're gonna give this motherfucker a wand and make him do a magic trick? I'm gonna
be upset. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be upset.
Here's a fucking quarter. It's gone now.
Yeah,
Where'd
like-
it go? Oh, I spent it. There's your magic.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is it's just like I see things like that, and I'm like, dude, that is going to piss me off.
Yeah, yeah.
That's going to make me mad. But again, if he's just hiding it in plain sight, you know, it'd be sick if in the film he goes to use it, nothing fucking happens, and everybody's like, why did you just can't use it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing, like, I hope that they go that route.
If they
Maybe-
were doing the participation thing, which I highly doubt that I think it would be hilarious if it was like he's waving the wand and there's somebody behind him actually doing the spell. Good job. Good
Right, yeah,
You're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
so well.
Yeah,
Keep
it's like
concentrating.
Dumbledore behind him being
Imagine,
Exactly,
imagine this.
exactly.
yeah.
Imagine this.
Oh, it's levitating.
Yeah.
This might piss you off. This might piss you off too. Imagine that's the fucking sword of Gryffindor.
Oh.
Obviously, not a Gryffindor. Maybe is somebody there?
What are you talking about? The wand?
Yes,
Oof.
because it was concealed.
I mean, it could be.
It was concealed in the sorting hat.
Yeah.
It's a long ass fucking sword and a hat this fucking big.
Right. I mean, yeah. Yeah,
Potentially,
it could
since
be.
nothing's coming out of this wand, it could be disguised as something not a wand.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah, you're 100% right.
I don't want that to fucking happen because he shouldn't be able to be holding it anyway, if it is. But what if he's able to hold it because it is disguised?
I just don't like that it's like...
There's too many possibilities, and she doesn't fucking have a straight story.
Right. Yeah.
Make him feel included. Make him feel like he's doing something because maybe his input is very valuable.
Right.
Maybe his input on something that fucking happens is as valuable to fucking win over whatever the fuck's going on.
Well, I mean, I think Dumbledore definitely holds value in him.
He holds trust in him. I was going to say he's
right.
There's no reason he's getting this without any explanation.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that they're not explaining it in the trailer.
Me too.
But I'm also going to be really fucking mad if what Tyler and myself are predicting come to fruition.
Yeah, I think
I'm not going to watch this specific film ever again.
I think if they go and
again.
And Stone is a huge Harry Potter fan. If
I just have so many fucking thoughts running through my head, I'm not.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Like if
I'm mad and I'm like dope, it could happen to anybody, but like it doesn't.
No. Well, here's a theory. So it's called Secrets of Dumbledore. What if a secret he told is that there are such things as
like muggle wizards?
Maybe that.
Oh no!
Listen. But also, but no,
it would be
but
midi-chlorians all over again.
No, listen.
Everyone's a Jedi.
Listen. What if not all people with this power got sent letters to go to a school to learn the shit, but they are still able to?
What do you mean?
You're born with it. Maybe he was born with it, but he wasn't like asked to go to a certain fucking place to learn how to use it. You know what I mean?
I do.
It's a shitty fucking thought, but that's what's like. Maybe he just wasn't. I mean, you know how they almost weren't able to get to Harry Potter.
Yeah,
they moved away. It's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
well,
it's possible.
I mean, it's,
God, see, but that to me, that would be even worse than the fucking him just like hiding it in plain sight and shit. If they're like, well, he's descendants from Olaf and Ugal or whatever, and it's like, no, he's a Muggle.
Definitely.
Please don't let that happen.
And
I mean, Muggles can be wizards.
What?
Well, yeah, that's
Muggle-born parents and their child is a wizard.
Yeah,
can happen. So technically, you're born a fucking Muggle.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Technically not, because if you're born with it, but how are you born with it from two Muggles that have nothing to do with magic?
I don't know.
Genetic. I mean,
Again,
it's a secret.
Again,
Of Dumbledore.
Fuck that. Again, we go to
multiverse.
We go back to
Bingo.
Exhibit A of J.K. Rowling being a fucking shitty.
You are a wizard, Michael.
Sorry.
I have a question, somewhat. Like, I don't really remember, but at the end of the first Fantastic, when the Olivia Rain happens, doesn't get affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen again?
Don't know.
Right. So
maybe he wasn't
was a
affected
wizard the whole time.
See, that's the thing that I'm really hoping doesn't happen. Because that will piss me off more than being like, no, it's just the Elder Wand and it's hiding in plain sight. And like, to me,
maybe Dumbledore knows he's something more than a Muggle.
That would piss me off. That would piss me off right there.
Piss me off too. So
like,
why doesn't anybody else know? Dumbledore's a great fucking awesome wizard, but how the fuck does no one else know? If he's
Secrets of Dumbledore.
If he's something more.
Secrets of Dumbledore. I knew your parents.
At the same time, Dumbledore doesn't even have the fucking Elder Wand yet. So whoever has it should also know that
Grindelwald does.
That he's possibly something more than just a Muggle. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I got it. Just what if? This ain't no fucking Marvel bullshit what if series, but fucking what if, dude.
Right.
Like, I'd be mad. Speculations piss me off. They are. I'd to leave.
What were you saying, Mike?
Here it is. Dumbledore somehow gets the Elder Wand from Grindelwald, right? Without him knowing it.
Right.
And then transforms a stick to make it look like the Elder Wand, replaces it back so he thinks he has it the whole time.
He's an ultimate whittler.
No. That's a secret. He's a whittler. I only say no to that because I saw fucking Grindelwald use the Elder Wand in the trailer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had it.
Yeah.
He had
Oh,
it,
and
right?
then he gets
then
it,
he,
yeah.
sneaks
They
out
like
and puts
Ocean-
the stick back in his
They Ocean's 11 it. Yeah, yeah. It's like the gang of wizards.
It's like what Hermione did
it's
to.
like George Clooney and Matt Damon and Brad Pitt all come in and they're wizards, and they're like, "All right, let's sit
I
down
would
and have
shit
a
my
chat."
pants.
That would be funny
I
as
would
fuck.
fucking shit.
What do you guys think about
What if
this
they
though? Like, I
incorporated
mean,
fucking James and Lily Potter?
I don't know, man.
I would be
Big sigh.
I don't
fucking
know.
mad
I don't
because
know.
how long is this
No, I was
before
gonna say
before they be,
time-wise, it doesn't
it
fit.
won't
Plot-
it won't match
a
up.
plot twist.
Hey, McGonagall was alive 30 years before she's supposed to.
Plot twist. This is actually Harry's older brother. His name's Robert. Oh, you haven't heard of good old Bob Potter, huh? Nice.
Oh, what's up, Bobby
Good old
Pop?
Bob. Everybody thought he was a muggle. He was so stupid. Like, you know, it's like I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do now.
Then we're gonna figure out his last name is Dudley.
God damn. Dude, I that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens, but
This
yeah.
face is kind of how I feel right now.
He's, you feel? Do you feel as constipated as he looks?
I do.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I have that face too right now. I'm like, I'm very uncertain about how I feel about this movie. I'm indifferent. I don't know.
Like, okay, in this, if in this scene he uses this wand as like
I'm
a
leaving.
baseball bat against something,
It's
like,
a fucking
alright,
fairy.
Yeah,
more
it
in
throws it at
context,
someone.
It's a pixie.
Yeah.
He's slapping a pixie. Freshly
Yeah.
caught Cornish pixies.
I just don't. I don't know, man. If they make him a wizard, woo, that's gonna be the end of Harry Potter for me. You can't. Oh, perfect,
dangerous.
perfect scene to
That's why I
go
was like,
to.
wait,
Yeah.
where
I mean, Muggles, we are gullible. It says it right there. Got him. You know, he could be told, this is very fucking important. You cannot lose it. Don't use it. You're gonna try and it's gonna fail because you fucking suck.
See, okay, again, it gets into this whole point. Why the fuck is it in his hands in this?
Yeah.
Why? Why is
It was on the
out?
table.
But that's my point. Like, you know, if it doesn't do anything for you, then why are you constantly taking it out? We'll put it away. And we'll put it away.
I think.
Makes him feel important.
At Hogwarts,
Well,
unless.
I think it's for. I think
There's
it's
no
for
place
comic.
safer than
Teach him
Hogwarts.
how to do-
No, stop that. How dare you speak that into existence?
And swish and flick, whatever.
See,
Little fat.
see, I think they're doing this for comic relief. Like, I think he has it out and everything like that because it's funny because a Muggle has a wand and it's yuck because it's
Again,
Even this little girl, why do
why-
you have it?
Why are you taking it out? Why are you putting it
because he's a
away?
dumb Muggle. Because he's a stupid fucking.
Because he's a
Muggle.
rubber
That's-
ducky playing with in a
Well,
bathtub, motherfucker.
yeah, I agree with you, but the only reason I say that is because that's what that character has been in every other Fantastic Beast. He's just a dumb comic relief character, and I'm not saying his
I can see,
character's
like, I don't have a
lame.
fork, and I use it as a fork and stab a pastry.
He might,
All right,
yeah, he might.
trying to put in context.
Yeah, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, I don't fucking know, but I don't want this motherfucker to be a wizard. That's for damn sure. You are not a wizard, sir. I'm sorry. You never
You're
went
a
to
wizard,
Hogwarts.
Muggle.
He never went to
What?
Hogwarts. Like,
No,
what?
he went to
There,
Durmstrang.
I was gonna say, there's Dumbstrang.
God, I hate.
to-
There
There
are more than
No.
3 schools.
Yeah, you're right, and he's an American too.
Right, so he went
Fuck.
to Ilvermorny.
Fuck. I hate how that's explainable.
No,
But at the
his
same
letter got
time,
lost
he
in the
didn't go
mail.
there because if he went there, he'd have a wand.
Right, his letter
Right.
got lost in the mail.
Or
He was
maybe-
supposed to go to Ilvermorny,
maybe-
His
and he moved.
fucking his owl is the one that brings the Weasleys their shit. He's a fucking idiot, and he got stuck in the fucking multiverse of
This is a
Spider-Man.
prequel, So yeah, they end up getting the same owl, maybe.
That
There's
ah.
endless possibilities. We're
I
just
need
gonna have to
Hedwig's
watch it.
parents.
Stop.
I need Hedwig's parents in this.
They get shot like
Hedwig's
Bruce
parents,
Wayne's.
they gotta be decent. I want to see the dumbass fucking owl that the Weasleys have as parents
Facts.
or
Owls
grandparents.
flying into windows.
Be careful, he bites.
So yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm very indifferent. I want to see the movie, and I'm definitely willing to see it in theaters, all that type of shit. But I'm very indifferent.
You know what I do want to see? This is far from whatever the fuck we're gonna be pissed about when we see it. Any of the students, I want them to be like somebody that we've seen in the Harry Potter films. How far back is this?
Pretty far.
Right, it's got to be that. It's got to be really far. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But that'd be cool for me. That'd be cool to me.
Look up the time gap.
As far as what I remember, they had McGonagall in the last movie. So
McGonagall was
that-
fairly old in the first movie.
Right, but from the Potter, what White is.
Oh,
Potter, whatever.
Yep.
She was born after this movie took place. So
Terrible writing by J.K. Rowling.
Exactly. Well, no, I wouldn't even say that. I would say it's the studio going, we need McGonagall.
We need McGonagall.
She's the main person behind these films. She's the one that is in the boardroom directing the writers. So,
But yeah.
I mean, you're probably right.
A fact that you can't casually go over when you're detailing time period. This event, Dumbledore versus
Grindelwald. Yeah.
right? It happens at a specific time. How you can then say, all right, well, we'll just bring this character. I know that they weren't in what we've written before, but
How transparent we are right now. We are each excited for the movie to come out, and we're not
Hoping for the
excited to
best.
be mad.
Well, and the other thing too.
Excited to watch it, not excited to be mad.
The other thing too that speaks a pretty good testament of age and everything like that is Dumbledore is very young compared to what we've seen him.
How old is he? I don't know. 150?
Dude,
Dude, I don't know how old.
Well,
he
no,
is
that
in
was
Harry Potter.
That was a line from the movie.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, there you go. I mean,
Fucking
it
Harry
speaks,
Potter fans over here.
I don't know every fucking
Every
line
line.
from the
Well,
goddamn
that was
movie.
this one was a funny one. It's literally when. Thank you for following, Dragon.
Woo! Thank you.
It's from like one of the latest ones where they're sitting in the fucking real tall building and they got the little newspaper that's crinkling and it's on fire.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like,
yeah.
we can trust Dumbledore. Da, 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 da.
You're
I
talking
was
about like
how old is
Goblet
he?
of Fire or something?
It might have been.
Was that one before?
It
Prisoner.
might have been the one after. It's one of the later ones. It might have been Half-Blood Prince.
You're probably right. I think you're right. Yeah.
They're like, well, how old is he now? And Ron makes the joke. I don't know, 150.
Yeah,
And they chuckle, hee hee
Yeah.
ha ha. You know.
So how old is he in this fucking film?
That's why
You
I'm
know?
saying it could be like
150.
No.
be like some Potter fucking grandparents. It could be.
You just mean seeing the
I
name
want to see.
Potter.
I want to see somebody that we know. Seamus. I mean, he's Mudblood born.
What about if we saw Sirius Black?
That'd be fucking dope. Or fucking what's her
Or
face?
Snape. Snape as a kid would be cool.
But Snape's like half the age of Dumbledore.
yeah, that's we won't.
So right
see
now
Snape.
he's not 11, so he can't get a letter.
right. Yeah.
Somebody that's like older though. McGonagall's older, supposed to be older than Snape.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So she could potentially be something in this. I
You
mean,
think
I-
we'll
I-
see
I don't know.
McGonagall in this
No,
one?
I just no. I'm not making an assumption of who it's gonna be.
No.
I
I
just
just
want to
asking.
see
I'm
like
just curious.
like a family name.
Oh, I see.
You know what
like
I mean?
like Weasley, like seeing like the Weasley parents.
seeing a Weasley,
That would be cool.
or seeing a fucking Malfoy.
That would be cool.
Because
That would be
Malfoys
cool.
have always been wizards.
Yeah, that's true.
They are purebloods,
Like you're talking about like Draco's granddad.
possibly,
Yeah.
or grandma.
Yeah, that would be cool as fuck. I'd be
You
down
know what
to
I
see
mean?
that.
It'd be different. I would love to see that shit.
Now, are
You
you
get with
talking?
the Gaunts, you get kind of that with Voldemort's lineage.
That's true.
What? Oh yeah,
So,
that's
Is-
what I'm saying.
Now, are you talking like you want to see like a full-on feature supporting actress from that, or
You
just
give me
like
like a little,
just
you
like a
give me
little
You
cameo?
give me a little fucking reference. Like this could.
Okay.
This is
I'm down.
eventually, like in your head, you're like, that's eventually Malfoy's fucking grandpa.
Right. I'm,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
down.
yeah, if you're at the Minister,
Ministry of Magic or whatever. Uh-huh.
but that's the British one, right?
That
Yeah.
yes, correct.
So if you see somebody on the fireplace video and you have somebody with red hair, it's like,
Yeah.
all right, Weasley, like that would be cool.
That would be
Right,
cool
but
shit.
just a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
If you see somebody
yeah.
with that fiery ass red hair and they don't even mention who their name is, you're just like, huh?
May-
Huh.
maybe that's a Weasley.
Uh,
yeah. I think that would be cool. Like seeing.
What about like a Lestrange? Bellatrix is
that
fucking
would be
Sirius's
cool.
cousin, right?
That'd be
So
cool. Yeah.
like that whole family lineage is
How about-
this time.
How about?
They're in this Lita. Well, she's
Yeah.
dead now, but yeah.
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 How about seeing like a sorting hat like we saw with Harry Potter and it shows their ancestors getting sorted into their fucking
That'd be cool.
houses? That would be
Just
fucking
even
cool.
seeing the Sorting Hat.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when they go to Hogwarts or whatever. It's
Yeah.
right during the ceremony.
And it's
I mean,
like
well,
the sorting hat's that
The
old.
other times, people think that that's like the only time they see it is when they get sorted. But in Dumbledore's office, it's up on a shelf.
Right.
It is there.
Right. Yeah.
Every other cameo that they're in his office, it's there.
Yeah.
Because the year's already gone on. They don't need it in a specific spot anymore.
Super cool.
They've already sorted.
I love talking about film like this. It's such a I guess you would say it's just such a like privilege or it feels so good to be
foreshadowing
able
is
to
nice.
go into depth of conversation with movies like this and
All this
talk
what
about
if.
it. Like it's just
We
so
are
cool.
the new What If for fucking everything because
Yeah.
we are better than the Marvel What If series.
So what are we? So last question about this motherfucker. Are we saying that he is going to use magic in this, or are we saying that it's just hidden in plain
I'm gonna
sight?
say-
What do we think?
I'm going to say no.
You thinking that it's just hidden in plain sight?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too. That's what I'm going with. What about you, Mike?
I'm hoping that.
Yeah.
But I cannot put it past that their little feather start to levitate, whatever. Maybe towards the end,
Yeah.
you'll see something that'll be like, what? Maybe? Because that's also a message.
Yeah.
Is there like ever been a thing where somebody becomes worthy to be a wizard?
Like you
Or a
mean
witch.
that's
In
Muggle
the
born?
first instance. Who knows?
That's why I'm saying, like, has there ever been anything like that? I've never read or
In the
researched anything
lore
like
of
that.
Harry Potter, not to my knowledge.
Well,
Okay,
again,
right,
like,
not
you
to some
kinda-
our
shown
knowledge.
Before, where you can Muggle parents and become
And still be a wizard.
You're born that wizard.
You were
So,
born a
but
wizard.
Then again, they've never delved into the genetics. Oh,
Be-
it's the X chromosome, whatever.
Because J.K. Rowling sucks at writing. And I was gonna say, and it's literally no disrespect to her. It's literally
I've been shitting on her for the past fucking 20 minutes.
I'm
but
sorry,
no
but
disrespect.
you left plot holes like that in your book, and you yourself, the creator, can't explain that. So I'm sorry, but that is a shitty
It's
writing.
also somewhat on
instance.
us for not being able to drop that and just accept that. Now, when you go back and change,
I'm not
things,
gonna accept
that's
that.
different. Well, I know, but that's
That's Mike's point.
Right.
I'm not fucking doing that.
Casual Joe Schmo, whatever. Like,
Right.
he can do magic now. Cool.
Right. Well,
Sick, dude.
right.
Let me get a deck of cards. What was your card? Was
Well,
it this?
And see, that's the thing is
Fuck off.
that's what I'm saying is I'm like, dude, don't pull a Last Jedi. I don't want to see a kid get a broom by using the Force and sweeping up the fucking popcorn off the floor. Like, no, don't do that. Make being a wizard special. It's okay to not be special. It's okay. Like,
Special in their own way.
right. I mean,
And
you
just
gotta,
because you can't be a wizard doesn't mean you gotta wave a stick around.
but that's what Jesus Christ. Okay, we're good. The camera's not freezing or anything. But that's what I'm saying mostly though, is that you got a Muggle in here. Let him prove his worth by not using magic.
Exactly.
Let a Muggle prove to you that they have some sort of worth to a wizard that can aid them.
And
If you
possibly
aid them-
listen to this. Maybe that's why fucking the Weasley's dad is literally doing Muggle studies
yeah.
in the future.
Yeah. That's a great. That's
The mythical
If
Muggle that
if
helped during
if this
the-
doesn't do shit, then why the fuck are they studying Muggles?
right.
What do they want to do?
So-
Blend in? Fuck
What
no.
is the purpose of a rubber duck?
Right. Yeah. So I mean that is a phenomenal point to bring up, Stern. Where it's like if Muggles are so inconveniencing to a wizard, then why are half of them studying them? Why
Why
are
is there
they,
a department to study a
right?
Muggle?
Why do they find them so interesting then? Is it just for scientific
Why do they need to be
exploration?
Right, is it-
or is it because something like this happened where Muggles showed everyone this is why you need us? you motherfuckers. I put the stick up my ass for Dumbledore because he told me to boof it, and I did it with no questions. See Voldemort do that, motherfucker.
See, so like, is the whole wizarding world afraid of
I'm over you.
coming out to
I'm done with you
the
right
Muggles?
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are they so afraid to come out to the Muggles? Is it because in this movie he picks up an AK and
That would be fun.
Stop
You
this
can use
lid.
magic. He gets fucking RPGs out of his fucking bag or something.
Magic missiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
John Wick's
Yeah.
way?
Fucking. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
He's got a whole bunch of fucking TP9 SFX and silence. Like, let's go, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that. I mean, dude, I don't know.
The bane of a wizard, 9mm.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Oh my god. Y'all ever heard of 7.62 by 51? That motherfucker powerful. You can't stop that one. Not even
Can't
vibranium will do
Can't
that.
stupefy a bullet. But yeah, so I mean, you know, who knows, man? I would really like for this character to do what we said, where it was like he hides the wand, he shows his courage, his valor by just listening to Dumbledore and paying attention and just being himself and not being a fucking wizard.
He's
Here it is.
just gonna be a
The
soldier.
plain in sight thing was real.
Right?
Hiding it in plain sight.
Right.
Dumbledore gets captured, and he has to use his powers as a baker. Bakes cake with the Elder Wand in it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Those mashed potatoes.
Yeah, like
the mashed
typical
mashed
Prison
potatoes.
Break,
The mashed potatoes
yeah,
are
yeah.
C4. The mashed potatoes are C4.
He uses
And the
talent-
comes
no
in-
no all he does is cook a T-bone and he's got like a little slot for the wand in the end. It's a tomahawk steak,
Yeah,
but it's
right
a
in the
fucking
bone,
wand.
Yeah, he's like, I made this steak.
Little
special.
dragon spine,
Special.
feather of a phoenix, T-bone of a cow,
Oh my god.
Porterhouse.
tomahawk
Dude.
from the bull.
I'm telling you. But I think, yeah, I think the movie looks great. I just, you know, this bothers me.
Potentially.
Potentially,
Yes.
That's
you
the
know,
whole thing. We're getting
Yep.
all in uproar over
one
nothing
thing,
scenes.
one thing. Everything else in the trailer, spectacular.
Yeah.
Spectacular. I can't wait to see it. And shout out to oh my god. I'm having a brain fart. Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen is just such a
Come
good
on, Mads.
actor and is in a ton of stuff
He can
that
transform himself into
for sure into anything. Get on up here.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Good girl.
I believe.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what's up. I'm excited to see Mads Mikkelsen's Grindelwald. You know, shout out to Johnny Depp. To be honest, I really wish that you were able to come back, but
Same.
I understand there's a lot of controversy with the case that you were involved with, and you know, it sucks. I'm sorry.
We'll
if
see
it-
if they even address the fate.
Probably
It was part of the first plot, you know, why it was Colin Farrell. Then,
Right.
You know, that made sense.
They-
now it's
they-
studio intervention.
they probably will. They'll probably say something
Do
silly.
a little fucking
like
10
oh,
second
Grindelwald, you look very different. Oh, thanks, or
I'm
something.
trying to hide in plain sight. Stop using Grindelwald.
Stop using my wand
Yeah,
as a fucking knife.
but
Hello?
you know, I mean,
Stab.
That's the thing, man, is that, like, you know, I think, like, with all those studio intervention and stuff, or intervening and all that kind of shit, the trailer looking this good, I'm like, damn, I don't know. Maybe you guys really pulled it off. I don't fucking know. It looks cool. It looks cool. I'm excited. I am in the fan group where I want another Harry Potter movie, and I want it to be the Half-Blood Prince. Have you ever read the book?
Oh,
A-
okay,
a
okay.
Snape
I was
film?
gonna say that.
What? I mean, not Half-Blood Prince. I'm sorry, The Cursed Child.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what-
yeah.
that's what I was
Did you-
like,
I was like, did
that
you
is
read
a
the-
movie,
Yeah.
Did you read the screenplay?
I
still have that.
I have
I have
two
it on
copies
fucking hardback.
downstairs. Yeah.
I got it on hard copy.
Yeah, when I bought that, I bought it the day it came out, and I actually was going to LA on business, and I went in the airport and I just bought the copy. And I was like, I'm reading this on the plane.
Mhm.
Care. 6-hour flight, finished it.
Yep.
It was really good. I liked it. I didn't like how it was a play though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't like reading lines of
It's pretty
people.
funny.
It is. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see the play. I'd like a movie though. That'd be cool. I just think that some of the stuff that they do in the play, it's just you gotta have a movie.
Okay, you see me trying to do something, and then you put your fucking head on my lap. Now I can't do it.
That's how she
Fucking
goes.
dickhead.
That's how she does it. But yeah, so I don't know. It'll be really interesting. I'm glad I brought this trailer into the notes section because I didn't know how everybody was going to react to this. I mean, I know we're all Harry Potter fans here, but I wasn't sure if, to be honest, because I never saw the trailer, I didn't know what was in there. I didn't know if it proc any questions or
it procked something,
contemplation,
all right.
but it did. Yeah, it definitely did.
Ooh, buddy.
How long have we been going? Jesus Christ. All right, get me out of here. Let's end it. Get me out. All right.
On that note,
We want to thank everybody for coming, hanging out.
yeah.
Appreciate you guys for subbing, following, all that kind of shit, being in the chat, asking if I was single. That was funny. And we'll see you guys next week.
Merry Christmas, because we will see you
Merry
the day
Christmas.
after.
Yeah. Oh my Jesus Christ. If you can't make that, let me know.
I should.
Okay.
I was going to say, we can do whatever.
Yeah. Well, figure it
You
out.
can't
We'll
make
figure
it. If I can't make it, I mean, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, with that all being said, wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody has a nice, safe holiday. And I think next week what we will be reporting on the most is going to be The Witcher.
Yes.
That'll be
And
The Witcher
that'll be
Season 2
finished this week.
series.
The Witcher
are
and
we-
maybe a little bit of Hawkeye. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not.
I think Hawkeye's big reveal is over with now. I think that was Kingpin.
Yeah.
How many?
I think one more. One more.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Hawkeye ends it with a big old bang, we'll talk about it. If it's, if
It's
it's
lackluster.
if Haley Steinfeld shows her tits, we'll let you know. God,
Disney
hoping.
grew some balls, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Phew, man, what a beautiful fucking human being. Jesus Christ. Woo. Yeah, so with that all being said, we'll see you guys next week. We love y'all. Make sure you guys sub, like, let us know in the comments what you guys think of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Let us know what your thoughts are on this fucking Fantastic Beast, too.
Yeah,
Crazy.
please. Yeah, and I'm going to clip off something for TikTok so I can put that up.
Should probably put
for
a couple
everybody.
things, honestly.
Yeah,
We hit
probably.
on a couple different
Yeah.
spiciness.
Yeah, there was definitely the Fantastic Beast stuff and the Spider-Man shit for sure. We were talking about some nice shit. So, all right, guys, we love you, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.
Zoe saying bye, too.